Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Lungaro, your DM for the night, and our current campaign is a story loosely based on my fantasy novel, Souls of Magic's Dawn, a homebrew built on D&D Beyond and played on the VTT of Foundry. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six?
Head bob.
We are back after a short hiatus. By the way, the next dungeon still isn't completely done.
What?
There's a lot, dude. You have no idea. But
So don't finish it tonight. Is what you
again,
said.
no. I can still play it by ear and have you guys enter, because again, for the most part, for whatever time is left for tonight, if you finish this one, you guys are nowhere, like the parts that I haven't finished yet, there's no way you're going to get to those parts if you go, logically through the dungeon. But the last thing you guys do is go logically. Exactly. That's the only hitch.
Logic doesn't play any part in our game.
So what I think I will do is is you guys, if you guys get out of here, I'll let you go to the next place. And if you start to traverse places I haven't been yet, if it's a place that's not too big of a deal, I'll just say, can they decide to think about that place a little bit like next week? I don't want to. I can't explain what I mean without giving away what the dungeon is. So I don't want to do that without I don't want to be too spoilery. So I can't fully explain myself yet what I mean by it. But yeah, okay. So I didn't even check if on YouTube if we're live. We should be. Yeah, it's live. Okay. It's good. It is good. All right. So how's everyone been? Everyone ready for another session here? Another sesh?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, are you gonna recap us?
We lost Spencer's cam. Oh no, that's not. No, we didn't lose his cam. I shut off virtual camera.
Your virtual.
Yeah. I realized that immediately. The moment I said it, I'm like, nope, wait. It's my virtual cam. But again, I shut that off anyway when we go live. But yeah, so we're ready to go. So you guys were in here, and last we left off, you had through Callie going through portals and kind of sliding her way around the dungeon, not knowing exactly where she's going. She did manage to dump herself into the harem, which is what you guys wanted to find. So that was kind of fortuitous. And she did manage to find out when Skelecock is gonna when he makes his nightly rendezvous to the harem, which is in about just under 2 hours now. It's like an hour and 45 minutes when he goes there around 7:30ish p.m. game time. And so you guys had decided you were going to just chill and wait until that time before trying to figure out how to get to the throne room. And you guys were discussing on which way to approach or what you should do, either going up this river and going in through the side hole or trying to find another way in or whatever the case may be. You do have Caiaphas with you, who's kind of weakened still, but he's just kind of going with you guys as you're going around because you did find him. You also did talk to one of the lieutenants, Fanthaza, who kind of made you an offer saying, hey, I really don't trust Rage and I want him gone anyway, so if you guys will take him out, be kind of doing me a service. But she was kind of sketchy too. You don't necessarily know what her deal is exactly yet. And I think that covers pretty much everything. You guys were talking about doing a short rest, I believe, before you continued.
Yes.
So if that is something you want to do, I'll unpause the game. You guys can do those actions now. And then once you're done, I'll advance the clock to the appropriate time. And if you guys wanted to discuss anything prior, you can do that now.
No, you're not coming up here. Fuck off. No, fuck off.
Listen, I'm the DM. I will come up anywhere I want. God damn it! Oh, you mean the cat? Sorry, I'm sorry.
You will.
Cat,
You
why
will
is he
not.
talking to Orvax like that?
I can
Okay.
only take so much gnawing at my mouse cable.
Oh, goodness.
Cats will be cats.
So, do we have a specific battle plan in place, or plan as far as what's happening?
Well, I mean,
Other
so
than- go on.
well, we made a somewhat of a deal with
Fenthaza.
Fenthaza that we would take him out, and then could be interesting if we could like recruit them. Like we take out the leader and then lead the revolt, but I don't know. The main objective, I think, is to get the 2 cubes by whatever means possible. And then get out. So if we could come up with a good strategy for that, that would be ideal. Not that button.
Okay.
There's a new rest configuration on a short rest.
Is there?
Yeah, interesting.
Well, neat.
Oh, there's a new day, recover limited use abilities which recharge at dusk, dawn, or on a new day. That's not where we are.
It's just the same. It's the same screen with a little bit more addition to it, but it also gives you. It just tells you that you can auto spend your hit die instead of having to reroll every single one, which is a very nice quality of life feature.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So I don't get any of my spells back until a new day. But I feel a little better. And that's fine. Kaivis, if you want to come with us, I can let you have the hat of disguise and you can attune to it. Perhaps.
Let us say we have our. Well, I know originally we were doing our invisibility plan and whatnot. I'm not sure how much it really matters here to really disguise yourselves when we're just going to be initiating a battle anyways.
Hmm. The other option, well, I don't know how that would work. As if I disguised myself as someone he trusted. And somehow convinced him to give over the 2 cubes.
Do we know who that person would be?
Person he sleeps with.
Do
Why
we know-
would you get? Why would she need the cubes?
It's true.
Why would she want the cubes?
Hmm.
I mean,
Sounds like you would need to find out where the cubes are and then seduce him as the girl from the harem that's his favorite,
Well,
and try and pickpocket them basically while he is occupied.
Well, not to be confused. Remember, Skellicock is the one going to the harem, not
Right.
Raish Nasi.
right. We don't know very much about Raishnasi, and I don't think we know enough about him to really pull off
No,
an excellent bamboozle.
I thought we were talking about Skellicock.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Skullcock's gonna be gone, so we can just sneak
So we
in,
can
grab what we need, and go.
Circumvent him.
And sorry, what does he potentially have?
What does Raishnasi have?
No, what is Skellicock? Like,
The-
what is the?
Skellicock is the barrier between us and Raishnasi. He is his right hand snake man and would possibly
Yeah.
bar us from
No,
entry.
I understand that, but
Okay.
what are we going into his room for? I don't remember that.
Because-
You're not going into his room. Raish Nasi or Skellicock?
Skellicock, is that not where we're
No,
going?
he's Raish Nasi's right hand man and bodyguard. He's guarding the entrance to the throne room, so he's kind of barring your way to Raish Nasi.
Gotcha.
So the whole
we're
reason
going
of
for his-
circumventing,
we're going
the
on
whole
his
reason of
break.
waiting, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to double check because I forgot about.
It's been a while.
Indeed.
Okay. And Turnick, you said that there were a couple of just regular like guards in that chamber as well as Skellicock.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have to deal with them once he's gone anyway. Hopefully we can do that efficiently. Oh, potato
Hopefully.
delivery.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Yeah. See.
So, do you guys want me to advance the clock?
Potato delivery.
Those are good looking tots.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we just waiting for the other period of time until he's gone as well, or like I don't know? Is there any other preparation that we need to do ahead of all this?
Do we want to devise any specific strategy or wing it once we
I'm
get
all
in
for
there?
winging it. I like fucking around and finding out.
Oh no.
It's okay, I got some magic. I can blow shit up. Wait, do I get permission to blow shit up?
That being said, we still want to keep a modicum of,
Don't worry,
somewhat
there's a lot
under
of water
being,
around here. I could probably wash
Stealthy,
off.
yeah.
yeah, still being somewhat under the radar because we are still surrounded by quite a few people who do not have our best interests in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I blow them up quickly, they don't have time to scream.
It's not so much that as the sound of the blowing up.
You can't hear anything. They just go. Whoosh.
Okay. So then, once he's gone, I come in disguise to distract the guards. While they're distracted, you come up behind them and take them out.
I'm game. Let's do that.
It is a path.
I don't necessarily want to be the distraction.
You
For-
can go in as bait. That's fine with us. You make very good looking bait. It's okay. We got you.
Yeah, Hope says that until she says, "I'm just gonna look ahead while all you guys stand here talking."
I gotta make sure that there's nothing there. If I can kill something, that's great, you know?
Okay.
I'm all healed up and ready to go.
Okay.
Blow some shit up. But don't worry, I have cantrips that can work too.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Probably
let's-
not a get help situation. Probably more of a I'm a confused concubine.
that could work.
You don't want to tie me up and be one of the guards again? That was fun. Can say I have information for him.
We could definitely do that. I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that.
I'm cool with you tying me up. I'll be in front. Just leave my hands out so I can do it. We'll use the silk rope again. I like that one.
Doesn't it feel nice?
It's easy to get out of, and I can still do magic.
Okay. All right. So then our plan is we'll do that.
And that way I can be in front and take on some of the hits if I need to.
Okay.
And just say I have information he needs about the other boxes they're looking for.
What is Caiaphas contributing to this plan, if anything, right now?
2 boxes.
Caiaphas is just coming along with you guys. He's weakened. So he needs a full rest before he can get any of his spells back because he expended all of his magical energies in their capture and near death and being brought here. So he's just listening to you, and he's like, well, Raishnasi does have the 2 other cubes, so he must be confronted in some way. And at the very least, we need to get those 2 cubes from him and leave this palace as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, then.
And he has very little knowledge about what's in here, remember, because he was just captured, brought here, and thrown in a
Yeah, that's. I just wasn't sure if he had anything.
in a pit.
Okay. He wasn't seen by anyone higher up.
I mean, you're free to interact if you'd like, obviously.
Caiaphas, what say you?
Repeats everything he just said.
There you go.
when you were brought
I
here,
just needed the Cole's notes.
you weren't imprisoned with the other prisoners. Were you seen by Rishnasi? Will he recognize you, do you think?
The game is on pause. You guys can move,
Can you hear me?
That's what you'd like to do.
Hello.
Can you hear Harmony?
No.
You can't hear me?
That answers that question.
Okay, maybe the problem is
I see her voice meter moving in OBS, though.
She's,
Yeah.
But I don't-
She's gonna
She's
jump
talking.
in.
Do you guys all hear her?
Talking.
Yeah, she was
Yes.
asking you
Okay.
questions.
Let me. Okay, because I heard her before when you guys were talking. You just must have
Yeah.
went on out. I'll leave and come back.
Well, she's,
Oh, she left and came back. Okay, we'll see if she comes back and see if that fixes anything.
She is back.
Oh, she's back. Okay, let me leave because I don't hear her then.
Yeah,
Let me leave
yeah,
and come
yeah.
back.
Oh, me too. Can you hear me?
Maybe a me problem.
Oh, I hear her now.
Oh,
No. Marie couldn't. She couldn't see Marie either. So
I know, but what I'm saying is I hear Harmony now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
her?
I see her. Yeah, yeah, I see her.
As long as
Can
it
you hear her?
froze for me.
Did I freeze?
Everybody else.
no, he's good for me.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just refreshed. He just left. And
I didn't go nowhere.
he's still here. Lunga's still here.
That shit
I
on
left
your
and
end,
came back
Chris.
too.
That's my end. All right, refreshing my. Jesus Christ, video.
Right?
Can you hear me now?
I can
Yeah, I
hear
hear you.
I can see
Okay.
you.
Yay, me.
Musical video. Wait, now I don't see Lunga or Marie, but it says unknown user down there. Goddamn VR.
There is some kind of weird lag going on though because I still see Chris in OBS, but I don't see him here.
Yeah, now Chris and Lunga are gone. This is just crazy.
No, I see everybody now.
No, she doesn't see. Hold on a second.
Oh my.
The musical
This is
chairs
fucking-
continues.
This is a
Musical
fucking
chairs.
Three
All right.
Stooges skit come to
You
life.
see
Is what
everybody
Okay.
now.
Now,
I
does
see
everybody see everybody? Everybody hear everybody?
Yes.
I
Okay.
see you.
Everybody
you
give
see
thumbs
me? Do you
up.
hear
me? Thumbs
if
up.
you-
I
if
hear
it's good.
peoples. I hear
They're
peoples.
both. They're no. Maybe their internet's having issues.
Who?
I wouldn't be
Who?
surprised.
Longa and Marie just disappeared.
Oh, they're still here. You need to refresh now.
Oh, no, they're back.
Oh, now they're back. It's video. It's definitely video. It's-
Come on, I thought we were going to continue the musical chairs.
Oh,
Yeah,
funny.
musical
we
chairs.
did, yes. Let's
Let me check my.
your internet speed test. Everybody
It should be
speed test
fine,
quickly.
but
Mine's
I don't
probably
know how
fine,
speed
too.
test.
And now Longa's not showing
You-
it at all.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's saying the unknown users down there, which is both Longa and Marie down there.
It's okay. You don't really need to see Lunga for the game.
Oh,
man.
there's Longa. All right,
Can
now
you
see
hear us at least?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't. Not at first. Not at
okay,
first.
yeah.
hear
I
me
mean,
now?
yeah. My internet's fine.
It's video. It's video.
I hear and see everybody's.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm at 600 download and 500 upload, and my
I don't know what mine is.
latency is 3.
Yours is going to be probably pretty close to the same, Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is gonna be the same as mine, babe. You don't have to worry about that. We're on the same
Because
internet,
I don't know how
honey.
to do it. I don't know. how
Yeah,
to do
my
that, so.
I mean, I do have a yeah. My ping is a little higher than normal, but still not bad.
That's your
All right.
ping. That's your ping. That's your ping relative to the server tower that you're getting your internet from, not the video.
Oh.
When you do a
Yeah.
speed test,
I
that's
mean,
your
you
ping
can
to the
yeah,
tower.
and I mean, you can look in. There's a way to see your statistics in VDO too, if you want.
Oh, yeah, there is. That's right.
Yeah. But all right. So I think everybody's here. Everybody sees me. If you notice, if you see someone disappear or something, say something. Obviously.
See something, say something,
no,
or if
I
you don't,
don't-
see someone, say something.
Yeah,
What were you saying, Spencer?
Everyone's here for now.
Okay.
For now.
For now. Okay. So what were you saying, Harmony, before all this? Because you started all this. Because I couldn't hear you.
At this
Yeah.
point,
Our
I don't
musical
freaking
chairs.
remember.
You're talking to
Caiaphas.
Caiaphas about other people being imprisoned.
I was what I wanted to know was if Roshnasi had seen him, or if he thought that he would recognize him.
No, Reishnasi has not seen me. I was captured by the Saruk, brought here, and thrown in a pit. And because I wasn't human, I wasn't apparently sufficient for their transformation rituals, so was to be one of the sacrifices, the blood sacrifices that they've been doing to raise this Dendar the Night Serpent false god thing.
Mhm. Okay. Well, if you stay back, I guess it won't be that much of an issue. Okay.
I definitely want to go in and have some fun.
Okay.
Sign me up whenever.
Better. You want to check my not work?
No, it's fine. If I can get out of it, it's better. I don't need him tying me up.
Your volume's a little hot, Harmony. Just a little hot.
Is that better?
It's better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little too,
Wait,
too
can I
close
make
to your
mine
mouth.
hot too?
No,
I want to be hot.
babe, not that kind of hot. Not that kind of
Wait,
hot.
what does that mean? Wait,
Hot
what does
means
it mean?
too loud. It's bad.
Oh,
It's bad in
too
terms of
loud.
audio. Okay, it's not
Okay.
good.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
bad.
that. I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Not good
Sorry.
hot.
No.
It's not like
I was
it's PHAT fat, you know. It's,
No, right. If your mic's a little hot, babe, what it means is you sound like this. That's what hot means. It's just like too overpowering and
Yeah.
It's crackly.
I was
Loud.
I was kind of hoping to be hot, but I guess that's bad. That's
Okay.
okay. I learned something new.
Okay. All right. Then let's go up there once it's been time. Has it been time yet?
So
It's been
just
time. I
those
advanced
two
the clock,
going,
yeah.
Right? It's
Okay.
Just those two going.
No. Well,
uh,
we'll need the rest of you to come in a little after we do.
Well, yeah. But right now, how are we gonna
you guys-
know? Are you gonna say something loudly?
isn't
I could
your
s-
or you're just recasting your disguise again because you have the hat, so you can recast it.
I'll have the hat.
Just the invisibility is down now.
Right.
So are we recasting invisibility for the rest?
I can't.
No. No, we can't.
We don't. Do we have any idea of what this room looks like?
Turnic.
Turnic does.
And yeah,
Yeah, it's just a big room with well, what is that in there? What are those like thingies on the map there that would have seen?
I mean, you just went by, took a quick glance in the room. You saw them
Right.
standing there. You saw a couple pillars. You didn't like go in
Okay.
further.
Right. Yeah, it's just a decent sized room with some pillars and
Oh yeah, you did go. You were invisible. You did go in. You did see there was a throne room.
Yeah,
There was
okay,
a throne.
throne and the teleporter thingy there as well.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Yeah.
I guess
Talos is the one who
my-
just glanced and ran away. Sorry,
My
Greg.
only concern is that I have very limited ability to help in any way unless I'm very close.
Mm-hmm. Well, the idea would be that we would draw their attention away from where we come in. And then while they're facing us, you guys can all come in that way.
Does
Behind
them.
anyone still have the ability to go invisible?
I don't think so.
Hope, do you have a slot to be able to send one of us a message?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can do send.
You send one
Definitely.
of us, and then we can.
I-
Yeah.
I-
Sending requires her to say that out loud. Like she has to say
She
it
has
out
to
loud.
Sounds
say it
crazy.
verbally.
Yeah, but I can come up. We can come up with a phrase or something
Oh,
let you
yeah,
know that
that's
it's
true.
time to come in.
That's a good point.
Doesn't have to
Good
be
phrase.
obvious.
I like it.
I
like it.
have. Let's
But
see these
can any of
potions
you
that I
guys
have.
come with us as invisible?
I
Does
can make
anyone have
you-
that availability?
I can make one person invisible.
I can make 2 people small with these potions.
Ooh.
Oh,
we can
and
put
Turnic
you in
can
our
make himself
pockets.
like a mouse.
But I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know how the effects. Like if you have to be.
Oh, Turnic, make yourself something small, and then make 2 of us small. And we can ride on your back.
Yeah, but
What?
is
We
it
can
is
turn
it
you
something
into
that
a
you can?
mouse and put you in
No,
my
the thing.
pocket.
The thing is, though, is if we need to be there and be of assistance, that's
Yeah.
I don't believe that a potion is against something that we can drop at will.
Right.
No, it just wears off after a certain amount of time.
Right. So that wouldn't necessarily
No.
be helpful.
It's not like with invisibility.
Okay,
When you
well,
attack.
I'm trying.
No, I think
No, it's
the
a
send
it's
idea
a it's a
is
great
good
idea, but that's just the only issue is you can't drop it at
And
will.
Tarnik, you said you can make
that
one
didn't
person invisible.
Correct.
Okay.
But if
So-
you do that, then you won't have those things, that ability to cast something offensively.
Oh, and
Later.
just she didn't mention this before, but I'll say it was part of what she said. Skelecock is usually gone for an hour, so
Okay.
8:30 game time. He's back.
Oh, okay, so we need to go.
I mean, he's only 5 minutes game time. It passed 4 minutes, but yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so if we have me, Callie, and one other person that's invisible, that at least gives us 3, and the other 2 will wait for my signal if something was to happen.
Yeah.
Hope. Safe word is uncanny, and by safe word I
Can
mean
say it's
go
looking?
word.
And he said it to
Can I
Hope.
just-
Our safe word is not uncanny, babe. So don't confuse him.
God.
Can I use it's starting to feel hot? That means
Starting
you
to
guys
feel
need
hot
to
in here.
get your asses over here.
I guess. I mean, you could choose your own word if you want to. I was trying to find something that may not fit into normal conversation.
I think it's feeling hot. Is perfect.
Hope is like, you're all talking to trying to talk to Rachel, and she's like, man, it's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
Okay.
Turnic will get in the water and splash Hope.
All right, then. Let's get going up here to where we need to go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, we go.
All right. So who's
Wait,
going?
so-
Who's invisible? Who's getting turned
I-
invisible?
I don't.
I'd say Barrick would be.
I would
I-
think so as well.
Yeah, if Barrick is invisible, then he could possibly get in close faster.
Yes.
All right, Barrick,
Yeah.
let me touch you here. And
Touching me.
why can't I?
What can't you do? Just something do I gotta fix something?
No. Just the clicking for being able to target Barrick on this. It's being.
Alt click.
There we go. I can't remember that one. No, but okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Alt click. Another shortcut is the letter T. You can hit the T key as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that makes sense. T for target.
Tiki
helpful.
room.
And
I like the Alt key because my muscle memory
Yeah.
knows immediately where Alt is without having to
Alt click.
look.
Alt click.
T, I kind of, if I'm not in the middle of typing a word, I may not know where T is at.
oh, this is different on my thingy since you updated it.
Hmm.
My invisibility. Well, I know technically I've already used my consumption, but I think it reset with you migrating everything over since I used it. But the menu for using it, since it was part of like an ability that I could use first instead of a spell slot.
Hmm.
Oh,
So-
it tells you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it asked me about the consumption of it now, which it didn't do that before, or at least the menu for it looks a bit different.
There goes my Medicam.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
And you froze and
We know
back
what
in
happens.
2
Yeah, I'll be
seconds.
I'll be back shortly.
We all will because OBS will reset.
No,
Oh my
OBS doesn't. It just resets Forge inside of OBS.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
I used my spell slot on Barrick.
And he's
Yeah.
back, everybody.
Yeah, I'm back. I mean, at least I don't even have to restart it. It automatically restarts on its own. So
It's a built-in safety.
Okay,
What? I
so
don't
let's.
know.
I guess we'll take a boat up there.
Yeah, because Turner can swim and Taos can fly, so that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come on the boat with you guys.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and we can hover.
Let's go.
I can hover and he can tread.
Absolutely. I will splish splash
Okay.
underwater.
meow meow.
She's mad because she finally got a collar today because she keeps getting out.
Oh, okay.
We're going this way, right?
Oh wait, I don't know which way we're going.
I think we're going this way.
Okay, so
Anyone
as you guys
wanna
are walking in,
confirm?
as you're looking in here, you do see that Skellicock is no longer there. There are still the brood guards, 3 brood guards in there. You do see a hallway heading west out of the room. You have to go in more to see the rest of the room.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go, prisoner.
Let's go. Oh, we have to pretend he's not there because he's not coming
Yeah.
with us. He was gonna
Caiaphas
stay
is still
back.
attached to me, but yeah.
But
Yeah,
just
he's not
I don't
there.
want to detach him. Just pretend he's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. Theater of the mind, he's not there.
Yeah.
Right.
Which will come into handy, which will not come in handy when we start fighting.
Like I said,
Theater of the mind,
I could detach him, but I just don't feel like doing it right now.
That's
And I'm gonna stay with them, not immediately like beside them, but I'll be within like not that far away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, 20, 30 feet probably.
I'm assuming that that's you're like our.
Yeah, and if you guys remember the brood guards, remember they're not too bright. They just kind of look at you, and turn around. They're not paying attention. But just to describe the room again, so you guys know, you see there's 4 pillars support a vaulted ceiling. And there's steps that ascend to an iron throne carved in the likeness of a hydra. Painted on the wall behind it is kind of like a large blue triangle. And to the south, you see the stone teleport disc engraved into the floor.
Is there anyone on the throne?
Nope.
Okay.
The brood guards are all just standing in here.
Yeah, they see a Malison coming through, which is higher ranked than them, holding a person, but it's above their pay grade, so they're
And
not.
You're saying there's no one on that throne,
No, the throne's empty.
Throne is empty.
but there's the path going forward to the next room.
Oh, there is a hallway going this way. Yeah.
Cope's gonna try to lead Callie this way and see what happens.
And just a refresher, they did mention that Aration Sea has a lair, but there was no indication where that lair is in relation to the palace or the throne room or anything like that.
Great.
Caiaphas does look at you at this point. Well, he can't look at you. He's out there. So
Yeah, he can't.
unless you tell him anything, he can't give any input to you.
No, he's not here.
Okay.
We left him behind because he's injured and has no powers. So he's of no use. Come on, Callie, this way.
Let's go
There we go.
this way.
Barrick will duck back and find the boys.
Okay.
And just tell them.
What is this door situation?
It's a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
It opens when you
Barrick will
open it. It's double
go
doors.
in.
You see it opens up, and it opens up into the cathedral-like room that you were in, the Fane that you were in before.
Uh-huh.
Kelly has PTSD of this room.
So much.
Okay, so that doesn't go where we need it to.
Oh. All right, hold on, guys. I've discussed amongst yourselves. I have a call coming in for work. Hold on.
Okay.
So that doesn't look like a room we were supposed to go to. So where's the fucking room we need to be?
We have no idea.
Barrick really has no idea because he wouldn't be able to hear Hope saying that.
I'm.
Oh, you came. Oh, you came back. Okay.
Yeah, I just ducked back to tell
Yeah.
Talos and Turnic about what we had found so far.
So,
Gotcha.
do we need to go through that damn portal or what?
Is there anybody else in the room here with us?
No, the fane's empty.
Okay, then Barrick will come up and just tap Callie and them on the shoulder and just say, do we have any idea where we go from here? 'Cause if he's not in that room, we only have an hour. Where are we going?
That's what I'd like to know. Are we going through a goddamn portal and taking our chances?
Callie, is this a portal you went through? Oh, she's not here. Fine.
Callie's away. Yeah.
Oh, we're talking amongst ourselves.
But I will.
Hey,
as far as
Callie,
if you're asking, if you're, I was.
I'm aware.
Yes, as you're. Callie will remind you that when she went through the portal, she was unable to, at least at that moment, harness the ability to use it correctly. So it was teleporting her randomly. Meaning, when she stepped in one, she did not know where it was going to take her.
I understand. Lovely.
She's pretty good when it comes to.
That's not to say it's impossible to control it or harness it. Just she was unable to do it.
She is our spellcaster too. I mean, I could take a shot, but man, if she struggled, that's gonna.
Okay,
be hard
sorry
for me
about that.
too.
It's okay. I was just answering for Callie, explaining to them how the teleporter worked. That you were teleported randomly because you were unable to harness control of it.
Correct.
It's not to say it's impossible. You know, everybody has their good days and their bad days. You know, it's like
And above
what do they-
table,
what do they say?
it
It's like
was an
failing a
Arcana
roll.
check. It was
Yeah.
yeah. Above table, it was an Arcana check for her to be able to.
And the
do
dice
it.
gods had jokes.
Yeah,
Sometimes hope it's a roll of the dice as to whether these things work or not.
Yeah, mine's not that great either.
Well,
when it
once
comes
again,
to that stuff.
Our spellcasters seem to not have a lot of Arcana.
No.
I wonder why that is.
Not too bright. I don't know.
Yeah, no. We're much more charismatic. Our
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hot,
you
dumb,
don't
and
need to be
yeah,
Hey, now.
hot, strong, and stupid. We know how it goes.
I've already raised the concern that Barrick is the most statistically intelligent of the group.
Yeah, which is your fighter. That should tell you all something. I mean, we got some wise people.
I'm
They're-
very wise.
they're
I'm
just
very, very wise.
Dumb as fuck. That's-
I'm
So
wise as
Smart,
fuck.
not
Wise.
street smart.
right.
Yeah.
Wise idiots.
Okay.
Well, actually, the other way around. So
That's why
wise
I
would be
keep
street
going out
smart.
by myself.
Book smart is
Wise,
intelligence.
Yeah, not,
Yeah.
Okay. So we have this opportunity here in the throne room. Well, Skelecock is gone. I'm not sure what that gets us if our quarry
Should
is
we go
not
through the
near.
portal?
I will say this: Barrick did come out and tell the boys what was going on, and Caiaphas is with them. So Caiaphas is discussing with Talos and Turnic. And he's like, "Well, I guess I would have said this is Barrick too, because Barrick dipped in and dipped out. So we'll just say this was discussed while Barrick was there, so Barrick knows too."
Yeah.
Caiaphas says, "I do not know the layout of this place. You say that Rationacy has a lair. We did have my doppelganger that was hidden in the harem somewhere. Did you guys discover the doppelganger at all? They might have more information."
I don't think we did discover that doppelganger.
One would say to listen to the gods when they give you this kind of information, but perhaps there's a way to find them. I believe Skelecock is in there, but I don't know.
So should we go through the portal and take our chances? Because this ain't getting us anywhere.
Well, Beric would have brought that back and relayed it to Callie and Hope that the doppelganger would be a good source of information.
I mean, if we go through the portal, we're gonna end up God knows where. So,
Well,
wanna take our chances with it. Could end up bloody. Could end up with a bunch of horny people, or it could end up in his room.
Or all three.
mm-hmm.
After going through the bloody room, she ended up in a bloodbath, so who knows?
Well, we know of 3 portals. We know of the one in the sacrifice room. We know the one in the pits where Caiaphas was held, and we know of the one here in the throne room.
Right.
One could lead to his bedroom somewhere. We might have to take our chances with the portal.
Yeah, this is true.
We may indeed have to roll those dice.
But
Give me
then-
one moment, guys. If you guys are going to do that, there is a way I can, because I can actually set it to where you guys decide where you go. And if I make them just numbers and not names of regions, you won't know where it is. And I can just roll a die and that's where it goes. So give me 1 second. Let me just set these up real quick. If that's what you guys are going to do.
Unless there's something further up that we are not seeing, or supposed to go to a different alley. I mean, there was more river.
We could go and see what else is we can find following the water channel.
I know there was that kraken somewhere along this route, which was great.
That was when we just came in, I thought.
Yeah, we already passed there.
Did we pass where they found it? Oh no, I stayed online at that point. Kind of went off on his own and brought back a very, very interesting thing.
Yeah, we walked past. That's where we just were. We just took a short rest in there.
Okay, so we haven't seen what was further up.
No, we haven't.
So there could be something further up that we don't know about.
Indeed.
It certainly
running
seems
out
like
of
there's a
time.
number of things we don't know, which is becoming to be somewhat of a problem.
Are we gonna try our chances with the portal, or should we roll a little bit more and see if there's something else? I'm game playing Russian roulette either way. It's fine with me.
I don't know.
Because I don't mind being shot or stabbed at. We can get this through this. It's fine.
Well, the problem is that we can only go one at a time through the portal.
Oh, really? I didn't.
From
know
from my experience, yes, I tried to take
Um,
Caiaphas with me, and he didn't show up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Lunga's like, damn, I forgot how my portals worked.
Well, yeah, I just needed to confirm. I forgot if I set that up as a limitation or a story reason, but it was a story reason. So
No, I know. I'm just bugging you.
I feel the more certain path would be to continue exploring up the waterway.
Instead of going through the portal again.
Yeah, I
Be
don't.
Interesting.
That would. It's the more riskier and uncontrolled.
Well, we could send the invisible person through the portal and see what happens.
This is true.
It is true.
It would be
However, it is true that I can go. I have no issue with going through, but if I come back through that portal and I don't end up back here, what is the situation? from there.
I send you a message after so many minutes and see where you landed. I'm not going to leave you all alone. That would be terrible of me.
I'm not so concerned about that, more as what do we do about getting back to each other. As
But you can go through the portal again. In this room, we know where it leads, so you can just come through this door and see us. She landed in that bath over there, so...
Well, I landed on the pedestal up there. I just didn't quite make my jump.
Yeah, you can come... One of the portals is close by. I just don't know where the other one is.
I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding how the portals work, but I don't think that we can, like, Lunga, are you saying you can set it up so we can choose, like... in
the region controls, there's allow choice. It says allow user that moved to the token to choose whether to teleport it. Oh, that's a choice, whether you're teleported. Oh. It doesn't give you a choice where to teleport to. All right, I'm just going to have to move you guys manually. That's fine.
But are you saying that we were going to be given the ability to choose, like?
Well, no. Well, that's from randomness, meaning I thought I could automate it to where I could have you guys would be able to choose a number, but it doesn't. The choice is whether to teleport or not. So, nix that idea. So I'll just move you guys manually. I will still roll if it's random. If you fail the check, I'll still roll random if you guys want to do it, and then decide where you're going to go after that. For that.
But if you succeed the Arcana check, you could conceivably go where you want to go.
Yes, and I'll explain how, if that's the case. But yeah.
And you're a pretty smart-looking dude, so maybe.
I do have advantage on all Arcana checks as well.
Okay. Well,
So sending the invisible person sounds like a great idea.
So you can go do some scouting, perhaps, to help us figure out what's the next step.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can.
And if you land where the corny people are, maybe you can find that person we're looking for and see if he knows anything.
Right. And just a little reminder again as well, in case, because the players forgot, but the characters most likely did. You guys saw the portals that you know of that you've seen was in the prison pits where you found Caiaphas. So there's one in there. There's one obviously in the throne room. There was one in the harem, and there was one in the Fane. Those are the 4 that you guys have seen walking through here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull a Dylan. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I guess then, yeah, I can try and go through the portals.
Okay. So you don't have to move your. Are you going back to the throne room to do it, or where are you gonna? Which one are you gonna use? The one in the Fane or the throne room?
I would assume that I would use the one in the Fane because there's nobody in there and nobody to see.
You do have to. That is on a balcony that's 40 feet high, above that blood pool.
Oh, then I'll just go back to. Sorry, I would just go back to the other one.
Okay,
I didn't realize
that was the main reason why I was asking. That's the one that Callie slipped and fell into the blood pool.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that it was 40 feet.
Yeah.
Up, so. Yeah, I'll go back to. I'll just use the one from the throne room.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to manually move your guy back there because I'm going to be manually moving you wherever you go. So go ahead and give me your Arcana check. Is anyone helping, or do you want to? Is there anything you guys? Okay.
I have advantage from my runes.
Yeah, I'm not sending. You can just roll Arcana with advantage.
Attributes. I don't have great Arcana, but I did get a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So you step in this circle and you feel the energy start to flow around you, and you feel it pulling you. But before it pulls you, you grasp onto the tendrils of energy, ethereal energy, almost as they're physical, and you control it. And in your mind's eye, you can see the other portals that you've seen. You realize all you gotta do is just, as you're holding on to this portal, is tell it, this is where I want to go, and name the place you want to go, and you will successfully travel there.
This is not what Barrick is doing, but just like the first thing that comes to mind is just to say diagonally.
Diagonally.
So can
No,
he
it's
see any other portals that
diagonally
we
from-
haven't been through yet?
He sees one more portal, but it's hazy because he's not seen it, so he doesn't know where it's at. He knows there's a fifth one, but he doesn't know where it's at to name it.
So I can see that there is a fifth portal, but I can't
Yes,
name it.
right, because you'd have to know where the portals are in order to say this is where I want to go.
Can I say?
So you know there's 5,
layer?
but you only know 4.
Can I say the layer?
If you want to take the chance by guessing that, and if Barrick wants to do that and try to say lair, you can. I would have to say that there would also be a no, you convinced me on why that would work.
Okay, well, the ones that we know are throne room, the
Fane, the blood pit,
throne room,
The-
the Fane,
the Fane, the harem,
the harem.
and
No, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the harem.
all right, so yeah. So you manage to do that, and you feel yourself being pulled, and you appear invisible, because you're invisible still, right?
Yes.
In the harem, and you see Skelecock and his chick going at it, because they are right in that room where the teleporter's at.
Love it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go in here and
Okay.
see. Can I see the doppelganger?
Doppelgangers, you can't see. I'm gonna double check if there's an in-game way to see them, but I believe there isn't.
Like, how are we supposed to know? How are we supposed to fucking find that guy? Like, that's the part of it that I don't understand.
Well, above table, when you guys were in a harem before talking to people, you could have talked to them, or made yourself
Well-
known why, or kind of said something, and a doppelganger would have intuitively known you were there. Or if you came there with Caiaphas, he would have known.
Right, but Callie didn't know that that's where. That's
At
where.
Right,
the time,
I'm
at the
just-
time we
I'm
didn't
just
know
saying-
that's where he was.
I'm just answering his question.
Cool.
No, I understand that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Okay, so
It's more difficult now.
It's more difficult now,
Well,
yes.
it's more difficult now because the guy that we're trying to hide from is in here, but it's
Yeah.
not more difficult
Yes.
in the sense that the path of or the order of operations is different. And I now seem to be able to control the way that I travel through these portals, which is a good thing. So that may help.
Yeah, so doppelgangers are immune to charm conditions, so that doesn't work. Detect thoughts is a way. This is weird. So Moonbeam has a special interaction with shapechangers? The
Oh,
hell?
yeah.
Yeah, it breaks your.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
But
why.
that's if you're
100%.
trying to kill them, obviously. So
Yeah.
that's not a good one.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one
Um,
of the steps in
Glyph of warning
Yeah.
creates a ward which only activates in the presence of monstrosities. More specifically, shape changers, or more specifically, doppelgangers. So you can do that. Polymorph can indirectly reveal a creature, because if you polymorph it, it has no effect on the shape changer.
Right.
Yeah, I do appreciate you reading off the list of all of my abilities that I absolutely have
I know.
access to.
I'm just saying.
Just trying to help you.
No, I
Commune would likely allow a suspicious cleric to confirm the identity of other party members. Contact your deity or divine proxy. Ask for 3 questions. Yeah, that one's not as.
contact your dealer to learn more about this unique offer.
Yeah. True sight, which none of you have. Then a bunch of items that no one has. But yeah,
So
detect
yeah,
thoughts would be the best that you don't have it,
I
but
have
detect
true
thoughts
sight.
would. You don't have true sight.
I have true sight. That's a spell I could do. It's true sight.
Oh, you have a spell. Okay, I thought you were saying your character just had true sight. I'm like,
No,
"No, you
I
don't."
have.
Yeah,
technically,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can get true sight.
I was saying she has dark vision, but Jesus, you ain't a demon from the 9 hells, you know. But yeah, okay.
that we know.
But yeah,
of.
the spell, right? But yeah, you don't know any of this. You know there's a doppelganger, Hope. So I would say, Hope, knowing your spells, you would know that that's probably the way you could do it. But you're not the one there. Barrick is at the moment. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't see, or I mean, I'm gonna take it. Like, can I peruse around here? Can I make like an intelligence check or an investigation check of some sort to see if
Investigation. Yeah.
see if I can intuit whether one of these guys is different than the others?
Yes. Go ahead and give me an investigation. That's a nice roll. Okay, so I would say, hold on. I need to also now take a look and to remember which one. Okay.
As I'm scared, but he's being nice to me.
All right, so I would say as you're kind of walking around the rooms, looking at everybody, you do notice that this one and this one, they don't seem to be as comfortable as the rest of them are. The rest of them are all they're lounging, they're talking to each other, they're very caressive, very, familiar with each other, while these other two seem to be a little more standoffish.
A little bit more on edge.
Yeah.
Uh,
But that's only because of Barrick's just an expert investigate. No one else would have noticed this.
of course.
Barrick, keen eye, pick this out.
Barrick Lock Holmes.
Yes.
As he is colloquially known.
Definitely.
Hard songs I've heard.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know what else I can really do in here. I don't know how to interact with these guys or what I would say to them is really the kind of where I'm at. Shit. I don't have anything that I could like drop on their lap or anything like that. Fuck. Yeah, I don't particularly know what I would be able to do to interact with that guy.
This is when D&D gets fun.
Do they at least have a defining characteristic of some sort that I can remember for coming back here?
I will tell you which ones they are. I would say, yeah, this one has a mole, awesome powers, molly. And this one's shade is a shade of green that's a little bit off from the other ones. So that's how you do. But I'll tell you which ones that are the two that are suspicious to you.
Okay.
And since you passed the Arcana check once, you know how to control it, so you don't have to do an Arcana check every time for the portals.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the throne room portal, and then I'm gonna go over and talk to Caiaphas.
Okay. So you ride the ethereal waves. And you're in the throne room.
Good dude.
Yeah, so you'll say you go out there, you talk to Caiaphas, and well, he doesn't see you. You walk out.
Caiaphas.
Well, he sees water moving.
He hears water moving, and he also hears the grumbling of a dwarf who is having to deal with wading through
Caiaphas.
the
has his arms folded in his robe sleeves, and he turns to Turnic and Talos. I believe your friend is returning. He does not seem too happy.
Caiaphas, I made it to the harem, and I think I know which of the people there is your doppelganger. What can I say to them so they know that that they can give me information? What's your safe word? I need your safe word. I'm going back to the harem.
He thinks for a moment as you're saying this. He's like, you don't need to be speaking out loud where everybody can hear voices coming from an invisible person. Skellicock in the same area. I wouldn't advise that.
Okay.
But perhaps he starts rummaging through his robe, pulls out a pouch, opens it up. And he pulls out a wooden coin. We had a joke about this coin. Since he was pretending to be something he was not, maybe we could pay him in something that's not real too.
This clearly has no legal tender anywhere.
So perhaps if you can carefully drop this somewhere nearby, one of them, they might recognize it and perhaps find a way to communicate with you.
Okay. I will try that. Okay. Take the coin, go back.
Okay. And I'm going to pat myself on the back because came up with that just on the fly there, by the way. So go.
Exceptional. Okay, well, Barrick will walk past the one to just the first one that you mentioned, this one, and will just drop it on the outside closer to the door side, so that the other one that is beside him
like here. This is like a little end table here, by the way. There's like hookahs and stuff on there.
Barrick will restrain himself from not picking up the hookah.
Yeah.
And
are you doing it where if you're waiting until they're like looking in that direction, or
Barrick
are you trying to get the attention anyway?
You know what Barrick's gonna do? Barrick is going to like very gently like blow air to the side of the.
I like it.
And just so that they turn their direction,
yes,
or their intention to that side, and then we'll drop it from like shoulder height so that it's loud enough. So
he turns his head and he sees this coin fall out of nowhere. He looks at it, and he looks around at the girl next to him who's not paying attention to him because he's very standoffish anyway. She's kind of talking across the room to other people, and he just kind of like looks at it and then like turns around. So he thinks he's going crazy at this point.
Does he seem to know what it is? Can I get a sense of whether he knows what it is?
No. He is in complete shock about what has just happened. He has no idea what's going on.
All right. Pick it up, go to the next one. Same thing.
Okay. So that one looks at it, puts his foot on it, and then stands up and kind of like adjusts his clothes and looks around for a moment, and then goes up to one of these brood guards and kind of loudly, so anyone in the room could hear, I need to use the facilities. Can you get someone to open the gate, please? And brood guard. So you see the brood guard. He takes off. He goes into one of the teleporters, and eventually, after a few minutes, I guess he makes his way around and opens up the portcullis. And this one again kind of looks around the room and very flourishly makes his way out.
Barrick is like on his heels.
The brood guard comes back in to wait for him to come back.
Barrick will try and slip through the door ahead of that. Ahead of the door closing.
As you walk on top of him. Okay.
I was. I'm here.
And he hears a voice. I'm assuming you didn't yell that. You probably whispered it.
No, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll just gently tap him on the
And
shoulder.
he looks around. He's like, invisibility. Slick. Assuming Kaifet sent you.
Caiaphas sends his
I'm-
regards.
The mission
with
isn't
us.
quite over. He's here. Already? That's odd.
He was captured. We've rescued him.
Oh. So you've rescued him, and now you're trying to find your way out. What do you need from me?
We are trying to find our way in, actually. Have been able to use the teleporters, but I don't know the name of the room in which Raish Nasi is. I need to get to that room. I need to know
His
what that room is
lair?
called. Is that what it would be called by the teleporter?
I don't know what it would be called by teleporters. That's higher level people use that. However, I have an easier way for it. There's a secret door in the throne room that leads into his lair. It's in the
Secret
far.
tunnel.
Yes, it's in the corner of the room, to the right of the throne. That's the left of the screen of the room, guys, but to the right of the throne.
Gotcha. How does it open?
There's a brick right in the center. You just feel around, you push it, and it will open up the secret door.
Okay, that is helpful.
And he starts looking around. I have to make my way back. They would become suspicious. Is there anything else?
Is there anything else you can share with me about Raish Nasi, his habits, his timing, his what he does?
He's falling apart.
He's
And because
falling
of this,
apart.
yes, the undead sickness, or so they believe they call it, is ravaging him and slowly turning him into an undead. And also in the process seeming to be losing body parts, reattaching them. He's very distraught. And from what I've learned, he's different from the rest of these Saruk. Almost as if he wasn't natural to them to begin with, but that's all I've been able to glean so far.
Do you have any words that you'd like me to pass back to Caiaphas? I'll be seeing him in the next few minutes.
I would say get me out of here as quickly as possible, but it appears my mission would be over if you guys are here already doing this. So I will shortly find my way out, as I found my way in.
Your help is greatly appreciated.
I must leave.
Thank you.
Takes off and goes back in again. You do see the brood guards start to come out to close the portcullis. So if you want to duck in, now would be the time.
Yeah. Barrick would be on his heels.
Yeah.
And I'll go back.
Okay. I'm assuming going back to the throne room portal.
Yeah, back to the throne room. Going to the Fane, or going over to where Callie and them are, and just guys, I'm here.
By the way, this brood guard is kind of wondering everybody's just standing in the hallway.
I assumed that they would have moved to somewhere
Yeah.
rather than just being standing there the whole time.
Well, they would have seen you out in the Fane because that's the only place they could go. Either the Fane or back out into the water.
Right.
Okay, well,
They're
Yeah.
not doing anything yet, but they are kind of looking down. They're like, this is very odd. Even with their dumb brains, this is a little weird.
Mhm.
okay, we have to be quick about this. I am going to. There's a secret door, the back of the throne room. I am going to make some noise at the back of the throne room. We have to dispatch of the Saruk guards that are here, and we will go in. So I'm going to make noise at the back of the room. When their attention is that way, I'm going to go let the boys know to come and surprise them from that side. Hopefully we can make quick work of this, and there is a door at the back of the throne room
Wait.
to get to the Rachnacy's lair.
So you want me just to go out there and kill these guys that are here now?
I want you
I can
to
do that.
wait for 2 seconds. For fuck's sake.
But I can just go out there and kill them.
You're not the only one in this party.
I know, but I can
Breathe.
kill them for you.
Slow down. You'll know when
when
they
it's
turn
time.
away. You can do whatever you need to dispatch of them.
Barrick's like, it is not
Gotcha.
yet hot in here. Hope.
It is tepid at best right now. You'll know. We're not even going to worry about a signal. You'll know. And Barrick trudges off back to the boys and relays the same information.
Okay, you don't have to go all the way back out there. Do you guys want to go in at this point or prepare?
So Barrick is like understands that we don't have a ton of time. It's already, been some time of us dealing with this. So Barrick is just gonna go here and he's gonna just take I know.
He said, yeah, the corner of the room to the right.
I know.
Just so you know.
Yeah, I understand. Barrick is gonna just take his hammer and just like knock it on the stone enough to get their attention.
Sure. Rachna sees in there. Why is throne making noise?
He's gonna do it one more time until they get like relatively close to him. And we'll just attack the first one. And that is the signal.
That is the signal.
Okay, you get one free attack, and then I'll put before you do he said he told you guys. Are you guys getting in a closer position, or are you staying where you're at? Talos and Turnic.
Are we is the signal?
He did come out and tell you.
Okay, so we're getting in position.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
Yeah, I said I'm not worrying about a signal. You'll know, and this is the signal.
Yeah, only reason I'm asking is because I'm going to put you guys in initiative, and then so you're going to have movement. So if you want to be closer, you wouldn't be in the room, obviously, but because they'd see you.
How close would you say? Just like
Exactly.
around
I would say here. That's about as close as you'd be able to get without them seeing you.
right there.
This little divot down here where Turnic's at now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come here. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so Barrick hit the one,
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
and he's revealed now.
Yeah. Let me do one thing here first. Let me detach Caiaphas.
Okay.
No, Caiaphas is ride or die. He's in it with us.
Oh no, sir. He's going to stay in the hallway. Okay. All right. Let's get some battle going in here.
I was just say, I think that's the most we've accomplished in 11 game minutes in a while.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's just technically probably been a little bit longer. I would say it would have been about a half hour because all the investigating you were doing and talking and trying to figure out who's who, and the walking back and forth to talk to people. So, but it still wouldn't have been the hour. So it's not a big deal.
Eric does not have the tiny legs that you all seem to depict him with.
No, but I'm pretty sure he's not running, clomping around. I'm pretty sure he's trying to do his best,
stealthy.
Gimli sneaking around the corners.
No, he's not Gimli sneaking around a corner. He's got Mithril. He's quiet as fuck.
I'm quiet as fuck, boy.
Yeah, quiet as fuck, boy. Exactly.
And if you're gonna say Mithril, you gotta say like Gimli, Mithril.
Mithril.
All right, let's get this going. It's getting hot in here, Hope. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
Dude, I'm all the way at the bottom.
It's funny.
you're not.
So hot. I'm gonna get my clothes off. All right.
I mean, first the Saruk
Yes, sir.
fuck all them up, and then we're like, hey,
All right.
guys.
So let me check their abilities again because I have not really done much with them. You guys haven't really got many fights. So, 1 bite, 2 claw. At the start of its turn, can gain advantage on all melee attack weapons during its turn, but attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of its next turn. All right, it'll use Reckless.
Sounds about right.
and move up here. Well, it has advantage already, so it doesn't have to move up there.
Awfully intelligent battle move for a as described.
Well, it has its
stupid
ability. Reckless. This barbarian dumb shit. What are you talking about? That's not smart.
positioning.
Yeah, well. Surrounding and pack tactics. Animals know how to do that. So
Awfully intelligent battle
Facts.
maneuver.
all right. So, but he doesn't have to do that, like I said. Now I wonder if it automatically rolls with advantage. Let's test Forge here to see if it automatically does it. Let me see. Was it 1 bite? Oh, okay. 1 bite. Yep, it automatically did it. Cool. Nat 20.
I will use oh, okay. Why didn't it let me?
I saw a reroll happened.
I wanted to use runic shield.
Or that was a damage. Oh, did it pop up for you?
No. But I will just
I didn't see it.
a use of it.
Okay.
It's a reroll. That's all.
Okay. So we will reroll this. Let me see how I can do that, if it's possible, or if I just gotta do it over again.
I took damage, so
I know.
Just put the 11 back on.
no, I'm just gonna wait until he. If he rolls another nat 20, then I'll just wait. That's fine.
Okay. I'll just reroll it. I'll just roll it. It's gonna roll with advantage again, though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because I gotta re-attack again, so it's gonna roll with.
I understand.
But okay, neither of them hit anyway. He rolled the same thing on both of them, so we lucked out. Okay, so it doesn't hit.
Sick. Okay, then yes, I will refund. Or
Put the 11 back on.
I got it.
All right, so now he gets 2 claw attacks. And since it's automatically doing this, I'm pretty sure whoever you guys are attacking it, it'll automatically add a disadvantage on there as well. That missed horribly. Okay. And that is the end of his turn. Ooh, I zoomed out way too far. Okay. All right, Turnic. So you kind of see what's going on there from your little hidey hole.
Heidi, hey, Heidi, ho.
And not on this map, but on future maps going forward, like I mentioned in the Discord, if any of you guys cast detect magic, now it won't be just like stuff that you have or stuff that enemies have. Any tiles, doors, statues, whatever things that I decide are magical, when you cast detect magic, they will glow now on the map too. So
Awesome.
That's dope.
instead of me having to say, "Oh, by the way, yeah, this is glowing too," because it didn't normally do it.
Mhm.
What you gonna do, Turnic? What you gonna do?
I was muted this entire time. Damn it. Anyway,
Oh no.
I know. Anyway, I have exactly enough movement to move where I want to, and use my Thorn Whip on that closest guy there. Literally
Okay.
the perfect amount.
Yeah,
So let's see if it hits.
doing his best scorpion impersonation.
Get over here.
Get over here.
in stereo there.
Perfect synchronization.
Yeah.
Which is hard
You're
to
gonna pull
do
closer
on
to me.
video.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Pull
And,
him right into hope.
You know, just setting hope.
I'm game, I'm
hope
game.
up. I knew. See, I'm giving Hope what she wanted here. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Get these fuckers closer to me. Come here.
it's hot here, Hope. It's hot. And, there we go.
This one's super hot.
Super
So
hot.
And-
hot.
It's his turn. All right, so he's gonna try to bite you, Hope,
Um,
and he misses.
Oh,
It's gonna be one of those nights for me. Claw. The claw. Oh my god. I'm rolling single digits. Another one. All my rolls were single digit rolls. Fucking shit, man.
He's just
All right.
distracted by, the scorpion move on him,
Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, this guy's gonna move up for no tactical reason whatsoever.
Seems like a tactical reason.
Surrounding your enemy, yeah. Like I said, dogs know how to do that. All right. It's claw. Wow. Jesus Christ Almighty! All right. Bless you.
I forgot
Telos.
to mute myself.
Yep, we know.
Alright, let's come around the corner when she comes.
He'll be coming around the corner when he comes.
15. Were they all the way up there? Damn, okay.
Well, there's one right by Hope. Right there.
Oh, right there? Okay. Why is the line not there when I
saw it.
oh, now I see it. Okay, I got 25 feet. I don't see hold on. I'm gonna try refreshing. Because all I see is the number, the distance of how far I'll go. I don't see if it's green or red.
Are you using Chrome?
I didn't say it.
I know you didn't. I
I
waiting
wanted
for you
to.
to say it, but
I wanted to.
there we go.
Listen, I'm very happy right now. Forge the past 2 times, last week and this week since I made the changes, has been moving pretty fucking good for me.
Far as I can go.
So
Except for
I'm
musical
happy.
chairs.
Mm.
That was a video thing.
Well, no, that what are you talking about? The teleporting stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
No, musical chairs.
What musical
That was
chairs?
VDO. That's VDO.
Oh, VDO. That had nothing to do with Forge.
No, Forge is the system we use for the game,
Yeah.
not the video
Gotcha.
chat system. 2 different systems. You know what? Just because
Which I don't think it won't work with OBS, but Forge has its own built-in key. You can turn on cams and use them in Forge too.
Yeah, it's a full service VTT.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I'd be.
I
I don't
see
think it
now.
has browser sources to bring into OBS. So
that'd be cool if it did.
if it did, but that might put a strain on Forge too. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
And Forge
Maybe I'll
gets
play with it
goofy when there's
offline
too
one
many
of these
lights.
days and see how it works. Because I've never tried it before.
Forge gets goofy when there's too many lights. Could you imagine
Yeah.
all of us playing in there?
Exactly.
You would definitely break it.
Like I said, a lot of the issues that I've been having lately is mostly
I didn't
because
even
of.
see Barrick up there.
Yeah, he's up there.
Oops. Friendly
You hit him.
fire.
Oh well.
Talos comes running in. I got this. Wha-pa-pa!
Yep,
Barrick's the fuck.
basically,
It's okay.
Friendly fire.
It happens.
Thunderclap, motherfucker!
That's okay.
Oh, we thunderclapped. Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Bah! He just pulled a Hulk. Came in and clapped.
basically.
Oh shit! Barrick's there. So Barrick, does Barrick have a reaction to this thunderclap that just came his way?
Disdain.
it feels like that's
All
not.
we knew is that there was
really-
a battle going on. It's 6 seconds. It happened so quickly.
Yeah, it's not like we're trying to be stealthy or anything.
No.
You just want to get rid of these fuckers.
Yeah.
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 Collateral.
I mean, it can be heard up to 100 feet away. Let's just keep that in mind.
Well,
Yeah.
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 like we said, we're not trying to be stealthy.
Yes, we are. That was sarcasm.
But if you guys take out your rulers, you'll see that there's most likely not a danger here. So
Oh yeah,
Circle
100
100
feet
feet.
is not
the hallway alone is 85 feet long.
Yeah.
So
In other words, no one heard it, guys, except in
Okay.
this room. Relax. Everyone likes to fucking say that Talus is an asshole.
Nobody said.
No,
It's
no.
a joke. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay.
Chris, I didn't
Okay,
fucking
Hope's gonna
say
blow shit
anything.
Hope is gonna blow
Okay,
shit
let's
up.
go.
Come on, let's go.
Barrick, what are you doing?
Gotta blow shit up.
It's gonna come as a shock and a surprise.
You're gonna swing your hammer. Okay.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack a brood guard.
Wow.
Does nobody feel sorry for these,
Nope.
No.
not too
Anyway.
intelligent brood guards at all? You
No,
know?
they were trying to bite and scratch me. They suck, but they still tried to do it.
I love.
Be glad
I love-
Skelecock
I
wasn't
love
close, because
hitting
can you imagine Skelecock running in there, pants off, his Skelecock just hanging, dangling as he comes in because he didn't pull up his underwear because he heard a thunderclap goes off. He just comes running in.
Pretty sure I saw that video somewhere.
Yeah, Amaranth's boyfriend shooting the intruders. That's pretty much what happened. Her husband, I should say. All right, Hope.
All right.
Oh, Barrick, you killed one. What'd you do? Tell us what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, Barrick's trying to fucking clear this shit out. We're trying to make good use of time, so he fucking smashed it, turned around, and kept swinging.
Okay, Hope.
All
Now's your chance to
right.
do something.
Yeah, we're gonna make this guy blow the fuck up. Let's blow him up.
Are we?
I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna touch him.
Hope and consent just don't go together.
Apparently not.
I didn't ask him if he wanted to be blown up.
They
I'm just gonna
do,
blow
but
him
not
up.
in this campaign.
We're talking about the touch. We're talking about the touchy is what we're talking about. Hope there's a lot of touchy going on. I'm going to touch him. I'm going to touch him. Always touching. No, you're not. See, he's like, get your hands off me, you damn dirty tiefling.
Damn it. Fuck. Can't do anything because I was. Fuck. Alright, so I suck too. Alright, so. Let's get my turn.
Kelly.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, pow.
Send some fire to him.
A little fire. That hit. Ouchie. He's sizzling a little bit.
Then she'll move here.
Oh, I didn't notice. By the way, when you attacked that guy, did it automatically do advantage bear because he had Berserk on?
Sure did.
Okay, cool. So that works. Awesome. All right, so now it's his turn. No more advantage. Unless he wants to use Reckless again. How many times does he have that? Oh, he can do it again. Okay. Oops. Can we appreciate that my one good roll of the night, Barrick, fucking, turned over with a fucking rune? Let's just.
You're welcome. I'ma do it again.
Nat 20! Motherfucker. Sorry, God. I'm gonna keep wasting these abilities on this fucking little brood guard. Let him get some hits in, god damn it.
This is gonna come as a shock to you.
God damn it. Let's do this again.
I have very few things that I can do.
Yeah, and I rolled a 4 and a 1 that time.
Oh,
So go
no.
ahead and put that 5 hit points back on there, buddy,
Oh,
from that
no.
crit.
It's about the principle.
Where did Barrick go? Oh, there he
don't
is.
know.
Right there.
For some reason, it disappeared on my screen. Okay, he's back again. All right.
I'm still standing.
And he misses. Every time you do a rune, by the way, my rolls just turn to shit. I hope you're happy. Okay,
I am.
Turnic.
In case you needed confirmation on that, I am.
Is this
Not
space
surprised.
Is this space available that the
Yeah, you'd be right in. You'd be like leaning up against the column, but yeah, you can go there.
Yeah, because I want to be there for no tactical reason at all.
No.
Yeah, none at all. Let's see here. Use my handy dandy primal savagery.
He's gonna show Hope how it's done.
Where I rolled the same number for my advantage. Funny. But hey, it's
Yeah.
good, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Turnic's like, Hope. That's how you. That's how you touch Hope.
Exactly. And that's it after a gnarly slash in the back.
All right. Well, he's surrounded. He's scared,
Who's
so
he
he's gonna
going
use.
after?
He's gonna use reckless. Hope missed, so he thinks you're weaker, so he's gonna go after you. Bite you in the shoulder.
Is it because she's a woman, or is it because she's shorter? Like, why does he this guard? I need to know the motivation of why this.
Because she
guard-
missed the inflict wounds, and
Ah,
Turnic didn't miss his
okay.
primal savagery.
Got you.
I'm glad you think my brood guards are misogynistic, but that's okay.
I don't know. They're brood guards. That's the motivation, man.
They're also asexual. You don't know what sex they were when they got turned into a brood guard.
Exactly. So I don't know. That's why I'm asking. It has nothing to do with what they think of other sexes, though. Just because they're asexual.
Sure.
I was gonna say, it seemed a lot like that. but, you know.
They're completely agnostic to everything else except
Barrick.
bitches.
Exactly.
You have a pop up. Do something with your reaction, Barrick.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, agnostic will clear out.
Runic shield is working now. Why is it popping up 3 times?
I don't know. Probably because they probably caught up and it did it all at once, and it hit her. It just did damage on her twice.
Yeah,
Which
I don't know.
why. That's weird. But we'll say those are both claw attacks. So there you go. Boom. That's the end of his turn. And she took. Wait, is one from the bite and one from the claw? Maybe that's what happened. You probably had both of them up there still, and they didn't go down. So reactions seem to be goofy. So no, one damage is from the bite, one damage is from the claw. Okay. So pay attention this time. Let's see what happens. Because I'm going to do my third attack now.
He's near death, so he took my damage because I did the Hell's Rebuke.
I know he did, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about damage on you. In my thing, it shows the claw damage and the bite damage back to back.
I see that too.
And that's why Barrick had 2. I think it was like lagging on sending him the.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I
so
didn't get a pop
Okay,
up.
do you have a pop up now?
No.
So it's lagging on your pop ups for some reason. And your pop up comes up like later.
I don't know. But I still don't have it.
Yeah, well, we're stuck here until it goes away on its own.
Oh, there.
It popped. So it's just it seems to be lagging on your end. So you get it. It just takes a minute for some reason. Okay, and that is the end of his turn. And you guys,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Tell us.
Well, let's see here. Let's see here. I guess I'll just there. And do this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Hiya. Why didn't it roll? I clicked advantage.
You don't have to click advantage. He has reckless on anyway, so you're going to get advantage. And you're flanking. It's going to automatically give you advantage. You don't have to click for advantage.
Well, it didn't even. Yeah, it's not rolling.
2 nat ones.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I don't even see.
I
don't
see
my
dice, but nothing's. I see the dice, but nothing's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even see my dice. Let me
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of lag going on here. Let me refresh mine because with those VDO
Y'all
issues again.
refresh Too?
No, just let me do it first.
You okay?
Yeah, because like I said, with I
got
could
two
be
nat
even though
ones,
my internet's okay. I could be there could be some ping issues and I could be lagging here and there, and if it's dropping out.
Yeah.
And if I-
you were on it as well in one.
Well, no, that doesn't affect our internet ever really. No, our internet's
Well,
like I said.
no,
I have
Forge, I'm
ga-
saying Forge itself. You both
we've played it for 4 years
Oh, I
this
know,
way.
I know.
So yeah, that's I know. I think it's just I'm only saying this because VDO was being goofy with us too, so it could just be that rarity that happens on our end with internet, but that could be the reason. All right. Well, I did see the 2 nat 1s, so that missed. So you can do your second attack. You don't have to click for advantage, though. It automatically apply the advantage for you because you're flanking and he has.
Oh, it only attacked once. Okay.
No, yeah, you only did. I only saw one roll. I saw it was
Okay, I did
advantage
it
roll.
twice.
It was 2 dice, so it was
I know,
advantage.
That's what I mean. Wait, now I. Okay, that's weird. Let's see. Did it pop up?
Yeah, nat
Oh.
20.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
I
not.
don't
But it's not
see
popping up in the chat. The
da-
dice are
and the
rolling.
Damage, I don't have a damage button or anything.
Nothing.
Try refreshing. Jesus. So let me see what.
Yeah,
if it
but I'm
doesn't
not
pop-
seeing. That's the weird thing because I'm not seeing it in chat at all either.
Yeah.
So let me see. He has 24. Let me try and attack from my end and see because I'm wondering. I want to make sure it's not like something with your weapon or something.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
so let me try
Sure.
attacking.
I see your dice.
Yeah, it worked on my end. Did you want to use a flourish?
No, because it was a crit. I mean, you should.
All right.
Crit because I. rolled-
I can do that after the fact.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, and he is dead.
Oh.
So yeah, you might want to
Now it's on my
refresh.
turn, yeah. I already refreshed.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know. All right, Barrick.
No.
One guy left.
Oh, okay. One guy left. Oh, this guy here.
Yeah. Nat 20.
That should do it.
Like you needed a nat 20 for that guy. He literally
2 health left.
2 hit points. And that is the end of the battle. So they're all dead.
Barrick just saunters down the stairs, just overhand, just boop, and then just squashes him, turns around
Couldn't
and
make
walks
anything
over to the
blow
corner.
up. God damn it.
And again, so I'm looking up here. I just wanted to know because since I'm using this new thing instead of blood splats, I'm using the built-in system. So you guys saw them as blood splats during the fight, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And are they gone on your screen now, or are they still there?
Yeah, they're gone.
Gone.
They're gone. All right, cool. It's working. Because I still see them, but that's because I can bring them back or take them off or whatever. But you guys don't see them, so it's like they're gone.
I don't see
Okay.
them anymore.
Do I need to do anything to try and see this?
No, I didn't set it up as an automatic thing. I opened the door for you, but you can see the brick. Did you
Yeah.
you push the brick?
Pressing.
Okay. And you see
Ooh,
the door
cool.
slide open. And I'm gonna have to read up on this because it was shit for this room, depending on what you guys do as you go in. So as you kind of look through the doorway, you see shadows dance over this opulent bed chamber. In the far distance, you can see cushions lying in one corner. Decorative, well, you can't see that yet. Well, let me see. Yeah, you can see one. There's a couple of them. Decorative shields line the walls. That's all you can see from here until you go in. You do see a decrepit Rashna on the cushions, and he sits up as he was kind of preparing for you because he heard the thunderclap from through the wall.
Oh, there we go. There's another portal.
As he sees everyone come in, you hear him say, oh, Selim! And you see 5 shields come off the wall, and they start just to levitate around him.
It's not gonna do you very much good, Raish.
So you think. What do you want? What are you doing here?
We are here because you have something that we need. A few somethings. If things are to be believed. Hand over the cubes.
What makes you think I would give something like that up so easily? What do they matter to you? Astrak will not have this.
I apologize. That was not a question. And Barrick just puts his hand up.
What do you need of the cubes anyway? Why are you here? You may get them from me, but you think Astrak, his vengeance will be mighty. It's my job to make sure you do not enter. You see him kind of weirdly put his head in his hands.
Maybe I should ask you, what are you planning on doing with the cubes?
I'm not doing nothing with the cubes. I'm just making sure no one else enters the tomb. As I have been so ordered to do.
No one else who has entered the cube. Who has entered the tomb already?
Well, no one has entered recently since no one has gotten all the 9 cubes.
So your instructions are moot because you don't have all the cubes anyway.
I'm not trying to enter the tomb, am I?
Hand them over. Let's make this easy.
Are you trying to persuade him, or are you trying to intimidate him? What are you trying to do?
I would say Barrick is trying to intimidate.
Okay, go ahead, and we'll do this as contested. Hold on.
This fight isn't worth it for you. You will not survive.
I want to see it like a dubbed movie. You will not survive it.
There you go.
Oh.
Damn.
You see him. He I will say you do notice that he doesn't seem to want to have to fight you guys. But he also seems bolstered by the fact that he's more scared of Astrak than he is of you. So he looks at you, he's like, there's nothing you would do that would come in comparison to what Astrak would do if I would let you in. I really don't have much of a choice. Die by your hands or die by his. Your threats mean little to me at this point.
Seems you're already dying.
Dying? This isn't death. This is undeath. Not part of the bargain I made.
What was the bargain you made?
this feels like it's going to be a roll as well. So I would say it feels like you're trying to persuade him to speak. So, not contested. Give me a persuasion roll.
Can I have help? Does
Yeah.
my
How would you like to help?
Oh,
Your question prior to him asking, that wouldn't help him. But
No,
he rolled a
okay.
23, so that's that's fine.
that's fine.
We're so- you were very generous in not asking me to roll a single fucking stealth check the entire time.
Yeah,
Through
right.
Everything. I was just not going to say
I know.
anything.
I know. Well, part. I mean, the main reason was the map where if you notice where we're at, it was pretty empty in that area, so there really wasn't much that would hear you.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah, but still,
unless you started doing jumping jacks and banging your hammer on the ground, no one probably would have heard you. Where
Right,
a thunderclap in this other room, no one heard because the distance, how far it is from where anyone's
Yeah.
at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
well,
So,
Bear-
I mean, think about
Bear's
you're traversing
hammer-
this, how big this palace is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barrick's hammer does make noise when he walks, but that's irrelevant. I rolled a 23.
Yeah, his psychic attune hammer only makes all that noise because there's nothing in the middle of his legs to stop it from swinging. Anyway.
Canonically established that is incorrect.
I feel there's a prosthetic involved, but that's okay. So Rationacy.
Oh,
That's a
natural.
skullcock.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
Dwarves are pretty handy with their forges and making contraptions and shit. So Rationacy, as he looks at you and he looks incredibly weary. Not that it matters anymore anyway. I was not as you once see me. I'm not a Saruk. Or a Yuan-Ti even. I was a human like anyone, like most of the people on this world. Was a warlord. Raised an army of undead about 50 years ago to wage a war against the Sharlar riders, only to suffer my own defeat. To lick my wounds and try to recover and figure out something else, I traveled through the jungles and stumbled upon this place in Omu. And it's here where I discovered these cursed Saruk. I did speak to them, and with my guile, managed to get some information, and I found out that they had been trapped here for thousands of years at this point by the demigod Asarak. So I thought I'd find perhaps a way to make a deal. I couldn't go back where I came, and where I was at was very dangerous, so this is all I could do. So I convinced them to summon Asarak. They were hesitant at first, obviously, for he is their slave master and ruler here. And after some time, I got an audience with him. And I struck a deal. He has a secret project that's vital to him that's going on in a tomb, and it was a project that he said would draw attention of unwanted visitors as he looks at all of you. So, I promised I would keep Omu clear of any interlopers, undergo this ritual to transform into a Saruk Malisan and become these fools' leader. Panthaza was the one that actually did the transformation for me at Asarak's bidding. And in return, he promised that these snake men would be my army for my future campaigns, and he would bless these campaigns. But only once he was sure that Omu was clear of any interlopers and his project was safe. That was 50 years ago. I don't know what the project was. I still don't know what's going on. And all I know is these Saruk get more anxious by the day because they thought I was here to give them their freedom. So,
As they do.
after freedom, working for me, whatever the case may be. After reading some of their texts, I learned of this Dendar the Night Serpent, this mythical god of the apocalypse that they revere. So I came up with this thing of let's raise Dendar. That will give us our freedom. So I put them to work on this. They've been working on this for years now, doing these rituals, pulling in any hapless people that find their way in here, which kind of serves my purpose in fulfilling my end of the deal to Astrak, and at the same time keeping them occupied. Lately, it's been harder and harder. Phantaza's kind of been looking for a way to take me down. And I'm starting to believe that Astrak may not be honest to his word. And then, a few months ago, this started. More and more the Saruk have turned undead, and slowly I'm turning into one. I don't know what that means for me, but as you can see, no threat of yours is going to do much to me.
You said that this has just been happening to you within recent memory. You have been relatively similar and stable in your transformation for the previous 50 years?
Yeah, I was not turning into any undead. This all started in the last few months.
I think we may have a knowledge of the reason why.
And you kind of like see an eyebrow kind of raise. Knowledge of what?
Knowledge of what's causing this transformation. We've seen it elsewhere. And
Well, speak.
You do not hold the cards.
hold on.
I have a palace full of Saruk that I can summon here at a word's notice. They will flood this chambers.
I don't think you do anymore.
Callie puts her hand on Barrick's shoulder.
I see what you did there. It ain't that bad yet.
We believe that this Ashrak has brought the Soulmonger here.
Soulmonger? This word means nothing to me.
That's fine. What you need to know is it's mixed up with the god Leto and his ambitions to interfere in this world.
Leto, Artio, Iran. The gods do what they're going to do.
They do. But they can be opposed. That's why we're here.
I don't want to oppose and can't oppose a demigod, let alone the gods.
It's unlikely, but there is a prophecy.
Again, I know nothing of these prophecies. I know nothing of these words you speak. Fighting gods. It all seems nonsense to me. I'm assuming you want these cubes. What can you do for me?
Well, the goal would be to eliminate this soulmonger that is turning you into the undead.
And how does that protect me from Asarek's wrath?
Because if we stop it, then he'll be dead.
So you want me to put faith in 5 strangers against the demigod? That's what you're asking.
It's up to you on whether you let us be your demise or your salvation.
Regardless, within the next few days, I have no doubt that that you will be overthrown by these people.
Let me guess, Phantaza.
She tried to recruit us.
I can handle her, but at any rate, I'm going to have them do have Barrick and Kelly do persuasion checks. If anyone else wants to join in, if you want to speak and say anything to your agency, you can join in as part of the persuasion check. But I need to hear something from the other thing.
Does this guy look like he's like...
Talus is keeping his mouth shut and staying far back because he's the one holding the other cubes, so...
Does he look like he's about ready to, like, kick over and die? Like, is he
Well,
like...
he's not dying. He's turning into an undead, like the other Saruk you've seen here. But as you notice, they're not like zombies. They still keep their intelligence, but someone would rather be mortal and living than undead. Some people don't consider that a nice fate to have.
Mm-hmm.
Is he more or less undead?
No way to tell.
Oh, damn. I'm going to take out my...
But he's not looking great. But there's no way to tell how far along he is.
Okay, well, do we want to roll this then?
Okay, if you guys want to do it.
him-
Oh, go ahead, Hope.
I'm going to tell him that being the server of the goddess of death, I can turn you undead faster and then make you my slave if that's really what you want, or you can help us out. She's just playing with her holy item.
Love it.
And seeing if he
Unfortunately, that will not be part of the persuasion because that's more of an intimidation tactic. But love the roleplay, but that will not add to the persuasion check.
That's fucking hardcore.
Yeah. Okay, shall we roll? Then?
Okay. Yeah. So
If you want to be undead, you can be my undead.
Oh.
You're going that way. Anyway.
I will do this because usually it's we need like an odd number to do a group persuasion. So you guys can both roll, and if it needs a third roll to determine it, then we'll have Hope roll an intimidation on top of it.
Okay.
Oh no! That's so bad.
So terrible. Just
Hope,
terrible.
roll your intimidation.
Oh my god.
You have a +9 to persuasion.
Yes!
Kelly?
Yes!
Jesus.
Ugh, crap.
Telling you, the dice gods have jokes. It's not
They have
only you.
they have lots of jokes.
It's not only you.
Hey, I tried to roll this one up and I got a fucking 2.
All right.
God
Well,
mean,
he'll say this.
Are we not going to let Talos try?
He'll come up. I mean, tell us that
Like I
he's staying
said,
back.
I
I-
don't want to
Yeah, 'cause he's
bring
got-
attention to
he's-
myself.
I know, but
Like,
he's
I
the
don't-
most
Yeah.
charismatic of us.
Yeah, well,
But that's fine.
he's trying very hard, biting his.
He-
tongue,
he will-
staying back.
He will slither up and he will say, I am open to the plan, but I need a hostage. Someone has to stay behind here.
4?
To prove that you will not be double crossing me.
Hey, Caiaphas.
I will say he did come up in the room. And I was listen. He was going to be self-sacrificing here. So this is not because Barrick said, "Hey, Caiaphas." Just so you know, okay? Because I was about to, I had to grab his token first because he was going to be in the room, and then he said, so as he says that,
Hey, Caiaphas. Oh, hey, there you are.
steps up from the
There you
shadows,
are.
and he looks at all of you, and he looks at Rachna C. I've already been his prisoner this long. I will remain if I'm treated as a guest rather than a prisoner. I will remain behind. However, Calliope, you know what the mission was, as far as the council is concerned. The soulmonger must be returned to the council. As I am to risk my life and limb to stay behind here and trust the lot of you to find this, I must put trust in you and give you my word. Have you give me your word that you will bring this to the council. It is only fair.
Eric turns and looks at Callie, waiting for her answer.
I kind of want to do this one and say, look him in the eye and say, yeah, that's exactly what we were planning all along, without her even having to say and use deception.
And he's okay. You can be contested. You can give it a try. I'll just tell you this right now. Does not trust Hope one bit anyway to begin with. As far as that goes. So it's gonna be contested.
Oh, sorry.
Can you chill?
Have you met her?
All right. There it is. How do I can't add advantage. All right, well, that's your roll then. So I'm just going to roll my own. I can't add it with advantage, but we will give it a try. And it's a tie.
Tied. We tied, motherfucker.
He looks at you. He gives you the Larry David look. Almost like he's starting to believe you, and then he just laughs. Nice try, Tiefling. I was talking to Calliope. Clerics have no interest in this matter, nor do I care to listen to one when it comes to this. I didn't mean to move your token, but I had you both selected.
That's okay.
What say you, Calliope? If I would have beat that roll, it literally would have been his hand would have just came out and he would have just walked right by you. I went right to her.
In the end, if it is within my power to return it, to take it to
Within-
the council, if it is within my power, I will make it happen.
Calliope, don't play word games with me. It is you and 4 of your friends. What do you mean if it's within your power?
I am not their ruler, Caiaphas.
Are you their slave? Are you their servant, and you answer to them at their beck and call?
No.
Caiaphas, you were asking her for a favor. You do not have any reason to be speaking to her in that way.
His eyes just glance over at Barrick, and they look back at Callie. Be the mage
Hope-
that you are supposed to be, not the mage they want you to be.
Hope is going to just put her hand on Callie's shoulder and be like, just answer the way you know you can. And she's going to give her guidance.
So
Oh,
if
sucky roll.
since he obviously didn't believe you with that last one, she did give you guidance. So if you want to do some kind of roll for what you say next, you can.
Add a D4 to your ability check.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, it rolled it automatically, which it doesn't have to do that. She just whenever she rolls her ability, she can just add a D4 to the situational. Or
Yeah,
to
just add D4 to
add
it.
on
So
to it.
you want me to say something else?
She's giving you guidance as something to you, so yeah, you have another opportunity.
To do deception or persuasion.
Whatever she wants to do.
To believe you. I mean, Hope's like, I'm gonna look you straight in the eye and lie at your ass. Hope had no issues with that at all.
And by the way, I know my voice said it in a certain way. He's not being like ordering you anything, Kelly. He's you knowing him, you know, kind of the same way Azure would be. It's more along the lines of like a comrade as a mage, like you know how this works. You know what you're supposed to do, and you know where your loyalties are supposed to lie. That's what he's trying to impart when he's saying this, not like commanding you or anything like that.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And if we weren't surrounded by all of these people, it would be a different situation.
And Hope's just like, why do I?
I will do what needs to be done, Caiaphas.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion. And add the d4.
And then
You probably, I don't know, can you see that button that says guidance roll under Hope's thing?
Oh, yeah.
did it add it?
It disappeared before I could click on it. I was about to click on it, and then it disappeared.
Okay, so just roll a d4 then. I mean, you don't have to. You roll the 24, goddammit. So, 25. There you go.
25.
He looks at you, and his face kind of softens a little bit. I want to believe you, so therefore I will. Rashna
Softens or falls apart?
softens. Rashna, your best rooms. And he looks at him. He's like, this is really fine. He will be safe. But if Azrak arrives here before you, he won't even survive to see the wrath of the god. He will die by my own hand.
When are you expecting him?
I'm not expecting him. But if you're entering that tomb when I'm supposed to keep you out of there, and you don't survive, or he finds out about it while you're there, his wrath will not be kind to anyone.
Can I make an
My
insight
days will be
check?
numbered.
See if that's...
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Even with an 8, you look in his eyes and you can see the fear he has of Azrak. And there is not an ounce of lie in what he said.
alrighty.
Yeah. Callie will put her hand out onto Caiaphas's shoulder and look at him and say, "Don't die, my friend."
I believe that's up to you now, isn't it? And they give you your leave to leave.
Do they give us? Does he give us the cubes?
Yes, he hands you the cubes. I will put those out here.
I will collect the cubes.
Oh, remind me which ones you have on you, Talos.
Oh yeah, so you know which ones.
It's been 2 weeks. I forgot which ones. I think it was Igens. I think you needed Yeah, I think you needed Igens and one or the other one.
I have 8 of them. I thought there were.
No, you
There's
should
9.
only have.
I have 8.
Yeah, there's not. You should only have 7.
I know. I have Kubzan.
Did you have the fake one? Remember those that one fake one? No,
maybe.
hope that
No,
that one.
Yeah.
Kubzan, Shigambi, Unk, Nangang,
Papazotl.
Moa, Obalaka, and Wango.
Okay, so you don't have Igens. So we'll
How did
just
I
say
get one of the ones. That,
I don't know.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Nope. Okay.
But there's
Hey, why
Igens
don't-
cube.
Why don't we just leave the fake cube with him?
We don't have the.
It disappeared when you went.
disappeared.
Yeah, when you got went in, it went poof.
Oh, okay. I thought you said.
No, somehow I got one of the ones that he was supposed to have.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
It didn't go poof.
Oh, I think I know now. Okay. I narratively made a mistake. When you guys went to the abandoned camp, the one mage that ran off, one of his people that ran off, she had one, and it was dropped in the tent. You guys found it out there in the tent. That's where it was. So their cube didn't get stolen because she took it and took off, and you guys found it in the tent. So only one of them ended up being
only one.
there.
So he had the has
Yeah.
the one.
That's
Okay.
how it was. I forgot about that.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
So we need to make haste out of here.
Yeah.
That feels
alright.
like it was like 2 months ago.
You think? So I'm assuming you guys are just leaving directly. You're not going to look around here anymore, and you guys don't have to manually walk out. Stop. This place is way too big. And I didn't set up an entrance into the tomb, so I'm just going to put you guys on the map directly.
Okay.
And I'll just move the timer over.
Yeah, we would definitely book it out of this room
Yeah.
into the
Now,
water. And
It'll probably take.
Ouch.
Let me look at the map to determine how long it'll take, because it might be
we
pretty later
Came in by the
too.
water.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
came in by
assuming
the
you.
water.
I'm assuming you guys are going out that way.
Yeah. The secret tunnel we found.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second here. I got some measuring to do.
Yeah, guys, just try and do math, so don't throw out random. 7, 16, 40.
No. I'm doing the whole.
I
Thing
know
where
what you're
it-
doing. I was just being an asshole.
Yeah.
you are.
It's
Okay, so
magic
it's
number.
500 feet
Yes,
down
it
there.
is. 500. I would walk 500 feet, and I would walk 500.
Okay. I can't. It's not.
Is it miles?
It's not stopping.
No.
Yes.
I can't deselect. Okay, there we go. Now deselect. Okay. No, it's not miles walking through the palace.
I
Palace
know,
is not
no,
500
the
miles
song,
wide.
the
Oh, the
Now
song.
we're talking
Okay.
about the song.
You were confusing me there for a moment there. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
The idea.
Don't do that when I'm
Yes,
trying to
that
do
was the
math,
point.
God damn it.
That's the idea.
See,
We were
I
trying to
didn't.
confuse you.
You
Yeah.
started it.
Austin failed at his
Austin.
attempt, but then Harmony and I were able to
No.
do it
Don't.
inadvertently because she was just double checking that I knew the song.
Yeah, you guys are being real assholes right now.
God.
I'm okay with that
Unbelievable.
though.
Gosh.
I live on
Unbelievable.
assholesness.
Hey, Marie,
Okay.
what does your shirt say?
It's Daddy's. I stole it from him. It says
Yeah.
I have CDO. It's kind of like COD, but the letters are put in alphabetical order, as they
Yep.
should be.
As they should be.
It's like OCD in alphabetical.
That's
order.
perfect.
It's my
Nice.
husband's shirt. I stole. I like
Yeah.
to steal his clothes.
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
it's funny because I
That's a
live
move.
in organized chaos. So
Me too.
I
I just
enjoy.
live in
the
chaos.
same
There's
way.
no organization.
I know where the shit is. The organization of the chaos is I know where the shit is. Okay.
Oh,
I
Okay.
know where
Don't
I
touch
need to
that.
know.
I know where
All
it
right.
is.
So it'll take you guys about an hour to get there, walking wise. So it'll be about 8:30 at night.
Oh, we
Let me
finally
rem-
get a long rest. Holy fuck, that's awesome.
Let me
No, there's
let
not
me
a
rem-
guarantee to that.
I mean, it is late. You guys can.
And we're safe here. We could do it.
Are
here.
we?
You want to spend a night in here?
No. I meant in this
Where
part
we
of the
go,
world.
where we have
Yeah,
to go,
especially
though,
not after you say it like that.
Yeah. No.
Hey, I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Where are we going?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to see who I'm missing. Oh, Barrick. Okay.
Where over
I'm going to show you in a moment. I'm just trying to get you guys off of this map first. I'm deleting you guys from
I'm
this
like,
map.
Okay, it's
Okay.
finally 8 o'clock at night, which means it
Don't
could be a
delete
bedtime.
us. Ah, it's
Thank
dark.
God.
It's all dark. I can't
We
see.
could take a long rest finally.
Can't see. None of us are on the map. I can't click on anybody.
Yes, hush.
I am the voice.
Find
because my
someplace
stomach's
to
been
sleep.
Fucked up, so I'm just a
'Cause it's
voice
late,
today.
finally.
Alrighty.
After months and months, it's finally night.
Okay. So this is where the tomb is
Well,
at.
it's
So
day.
this so you got here. It took an hour. Let me bring the clock
Do
back
we
up because I
know
closed
the
it
name
on
of the soldier
accident.
here, or is it the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
It's the Tomb of the Nine Guts.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Wait, where's the
All right.
where's the
I know.
tomb at?
It's in front of you, but there's a map for it. I'm putting you guys
Okay.
just outside of it for right now.
What? Sorry.
So you guys can make a decision on what you want to do here.
We
I
need to-
will say it's getting dark.
Yeah. This camp down here is the camp where we found the one cube, right? So we should be able to. We should go. Wow,
It's
it is
getting
getting
dark
dark.
fast.
Would you look at that? Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, fucking
Got dark
hilarious. Should we go down to the camp down here and just camp?
I think we should take this on in the morning when we all are more
Yeah, that's why I
prepared
say
with.
let's go down to this camp, right? The blue box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
let's
take a
go to that
long
camp
rest.
and long rest it.
So we all have everything and we're ready to
Yeah.
go.
We're,
First thing in the morning.
unfortunately, if there's no shelter available, I don't have a slot for the hut, so we're under the stars.
we
tonight
can
if there's-
we can do it in shifts. We'll take shifts.
I mean, I've got
and-
woodworker skills, so I guess I could make some.
That map is still there, so if you guys want to go to the blue box, you can. And it'll
Yeah, we
take you
can-
to the
we
other.
can just
It'll
sleep
take
in
it'll take you to the other map.
We'll sleep in shifts. It's fine.
I can't
Yep.
move. Where am
Oh, I just realized you guys were supposed to have your guide. What did I do with him? He stayed outside. He stayed outside.
Yeah, he did.
So he met you guys outside.
Okay.
So
Why
I
do
gotta
have
find.
a
There's
light
like
bubble
2
around. Does
hours.
everyone have a light
There's-
bubble around them?
Yes.
That's your vision.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your vision. The way I made the map because I have. I don't have
You
to. Yeah,
you have
I don't have.
120 feet of dark vision.
Right.
So that's 120 feet on this map.
Cool.
Oh,
There is
gotcha.
shelter here still. Excellent. We good. There's tents here.
It's just because the map is so big, it looks different than it looks on normal maps.
Right.
Now let me
Now it's
find
super
him
bright.
first. I'm gonna turn it dark there too. Don't worry.
I am gonna do that. I'll take.
All right, I'm gonna
If I
take
have
out my
13
tinkering
hit dice,
box
am
and
I gonna
start a
get 6
fire
or
here.
7 back? 6, right? I'll get 6 hit dice back on the long rest.
Orvex, that's his name.
You get half
There you
your
go.
hit dice back on a long rest.
And I have 13 total, so will I get 6 or 7?
It's always rounded up.
Oh, cool. 7. Excellent.
Should be at least.
I'm gonna start a fire here.
You couldn't
Why
remember
is-
Orvex's
why does-
name?
Why is he
Brought
not
him
in a
up
circle?
earlier.
Why is he not in a circle?
I brought up Orvex earlier, that kitty. when
Because
Austin-
maybe he
Why
doesn't
is
have
he-
night vision.
No, he's supposed to have his ring.
Oh, of light?
No, the ring around him, like you guys do.
Oh.
No, he might
Your
have
token,
night
your
vision.
token ring. No, not light. Your token
I
ring.
understand. I understand. Bring him here.
I
I
don't
don't.
have a
We
ring
can't.
anymore.
I can't see what you're talking. Oh, I see him there. He's square. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be.
He's the old school.
I don't know. He
Wait.
kind of was a square.
Heyo.
I'm gonna start a fire.
He's a cute kitty with glasses.
Fire.
Yeah, he's a square.
Cute kitty.
I'm not saying it is a
This
bad
thing
thing. It's just a fact.
Light up.
There we go. Now he's back to normal. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened, but all right. So yeah, let's turn it dark here. Would you guys be lighting a fire?
Yeah,
Yes.
Hope already said she was.
Yeah, I have the tinkering box, so I'm gonna light a fire.
The what?
Her tinder box.
No, I
Yeah, it's
know
a
what
tinker
I know what
box.
it is.
Now Austin's being the dick.
I just
I'm
no, I
okay
just
with
didn't
that.
hear what she
I
called
didn't
it.
mind it.
She said tinkering box.
Yeah.
'Cause she's tinkering with it.
To light the fire.
She's she's tinkering with a fire.
Hey. She loves fire.
We know.
Fire!
Can we really blame her?
Don't we have a fire cantrip? So somebody doesn't have a fire cantrip?
Yes, somebody does, but she didn't ask me.
Nope, I
No,
like
it's
fire.
just-
I'm gonna play with it. Okay. All right. Now, finally, we're at a place where we're calming down and we're going for a long rest. I want to know what fucking poisons I got.
I didn't figure that out. I was too busy making maps.
Oh my gosh, that was
You didn't
freaking-
think I was gonna ask about my goddamn poisons?
I love it so much.
I was too busy making maps.
Perfect.
I like making potions, and now I got finally got supplies for poisons. I can make poison potions. I like making potions. Why would I not
Well,
ask about the poisons?
Would you be able to tell what they are now?
I
without
have
any
a
reference
poison
points?
kit. I have a poison kit.
I have
Yeah.
that. I have that whole. Yeah.
PDF file.
Let me see.
You should like hand it out a page to each of us. Logo will help you out. It's like
How many did I tell you got? I gave you a number, didn't I?
I collected
Did I give you a-
everything they had in there. No, you did
Did I
not. tell me
did
what
I give you a
was in.
number? I didn't give you a
Nope.
number. Okay.
I
Nope, you didn't give me anything.
How I
All right.
You said that you would deal with it
after.
afterwards. because
Okay.
you
Well,
weren't gonna deal
here's
with it now.
here.
What? 2?
I rolled the D20 for it. What do you want me to say?
Austin, and it rounded down, not up.
Okay, then it rounds down.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
It might be. I don't know. It's generally is DM discretion, but
Yeah.
For what?
I don't care.
but it's
I don't
if
care.
it's-
I don't care. I was just letting you know because we. Had
For what?
That's all. The hit dice.
How many hit
if you
dice
have
you
an
have?
Oh.
odd number, it rounds down.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
All right. I'll give you with advantage because they were just sitting there. So I'll roll again for you. There you go.
Yay.
14.
Okay.
Let me see here. All right. Okay, I will just put them on the map for you to pick up. That'll be easier.
That's fine.
Don't pick it up yet. There you go.
Tell me whenever. Okay, I can pick it up now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What do I got? Put it in my bag with all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What I can
All right. And do you guys want to talk about anything before you take the long rest? Talos already clicked long rest, but it's still nighttime.
Nothing in particular.
No.
Okay. And
I like the new report it gives when you click long rest now.
All right, and a night passes uneventfully.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
I was just saying. I rolled to find out if anything is going to happen, and nothing's happened. And Orvex at least loses. Oh, I forgot to put his no, he just has 2 levels of it now instead of 1. Because he had 3 before. He had 3 before.
Gave him something to cure him,
No.
and that also gave him back 1 level of exhaustion.
I don't believe
'Cause
so.
I thought he was down to 2.
His token's still on the other map. I just gotta go find him again. I think he is at least.
Orvex.
Yeah, there he is.
Here,
Let
kitty.
me see. Yeah, he's still on the other map. No, he has 3. He has 3 on the other map.
Interesting. Okay. I thought we did like greater heal or some shit like that. I can't remember anyway.
Well, you guys healed him, and I remember you were talking about doing restoration, but you didn't want to waste. They want to
that's
waste that
what it
much
was.
hit points
Yeah.
or damage spell points for it.
Right? Didn't we need diamonds?
Or
Yeah, it was
the-
diamonds.
the
Yeah,
diamonds.
yeah.
Because I have to
Okay.
use crushed diamonds.
Yeah.
Or
Not
diamond
worth
dust.
And he is question while you guys are sitting here at a Crown Campfire before I sleep. He is asking all these questions about what was going on in there. What was the lamp like? Was there any artifacts that you saw? Any carvings? Anything of note? Anything amazing down there that I missed out on?
There was this one room that had depictions of Saruk doing all manner of horrible things.
He puts his hands up, and the other hand you see me pulls out his sketchbook and is describe, please. So you can start sketching it for the description.
And Callie just describes it all for him.
Okay, scribbles it down. He shows it to you every now and then. Does that look about right?
No, it was bigger.
Barrick also chimes in at some point and starts giving a very detailed description of the harem.
And he starts to write it, and then that is not historical.
It was pretty historic, but I can see how that may be of a different definition to you.
You can find that on many street corners in Morningstar. Port Nyanzaro has a very large red light district. I don't see the significance.
I've never had to frequent one myself, so
Neither did I, but if you're from here, you know these things.
Now, there was this room with a whole lot of blood.
Oh yeah, that one.
Please, describe.
Yeah, and so it was like this.
Er.
And it came in this way. And, you would think that it would
All
be
this stuff.
easy to jump that, but no.
Yeah, she
And
got blood bath.
I will have to notate this. Can you please spell your full name for me so I can give you the proper credit to the descriptions?
C-A, and she will spell it all out.
He writes in this very calligraphy style script.
Here. If you want a sample, please.
Sample of
The blood.
the blood that's still on you because you didn't wipe because it's all dried up on you. You haven't had a chance to wash.
As much as she has tried, there is still shit on her. That's gross.
He pulls out a little vial. And he takes a little dagger and he kind of scrapes it off your skin into the vial and stoppers it up.
I've seen a great many things in the time that we have traveled together. That's fucking gross.
You are not.
And he looks at your friend.
wrong.
It's all over her. I don't know what's grosser. It being in this very sanitary vial or all over her skin.
I'm also not sure.
Hope,
I'm
Can
trying
you
to figure out
create
what
some
would
water,
help
please.
us.
Wait, didn't you rinse off when we went before we got into the boats before we went to go check out the whale?
when
Oh,
we were in the
yeah,
water.
you did.
Oh, that's true.
She
That's
did
true.
the
rinse
whole
out
thing.
when
Yeah.
she was in the
Okay.
water.
All right. All right.
I'll say there was
Retcon
just a few little places that didn't wipe off
Okay,
completely.
good,
That's what he
thank
scraped
God.
off you.
Just
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other areas that it might not came off easily.
There's some crevices that might not be completely clean off.
Unless she bright and squat, it might still be there.
Well, I mean, to be fair, underboob, there could easily be some crust underboob that is plausible.
100%.
you are inclined to go searching.
Yeah.
I am sure you will find it.
Orvex was very clinical about the whole thing. There was nothing.
Oh, of that I have no doubt.
He's very
I'm
clinical about
sure.
it. He is not
sure,
that
sure.
type.
Didn't help.
All doctorish and everything.
He pulls out like.
He's not a parent.
He
All he
doesn't-
cares about is history.
Well, yeah, he probably didn't touch.
Seeing the
with
elf
his
boob
bare
did not
hand.
faze him at all. He did not care.
Well, he
It
didn't
had.
touch
He was
anything
more
with his bare
interested
hand.
in the historical significance of the blood that was underneath it, not the boob is a
He
boob.
probably had like a tissue on like the end of a tool.
What? You're not going to make him roll a Constitution saving throw to see
No,
if
no.
that
It's
affects him or not?
listen. The
Dexterity.
women here, the women here will understand what I'm talking about. How many doctors have you guys had when you've gotten women type exams that just talk about the most inane stuff while this is going on?
Dude, I love when I get mine done because they're like, oh, these are fake. They look really real. That's the reaction I get.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
I'm like, yeah, I bought them. She's like, they did a great job. They look super real.
All right.
Anyway,
Long.
Get peeled up.
If you haven't taken your long rest, go ahead. Hope, are you crafting anything? If you're crafting it, do it now.
I'm trying to figure out what
Is
to
anybody
craft,
that can
but
do
I got a
any
lot of the
spells
stuff I
on
already
long
had,
rests?
so that's what that was the other thing I was going to do is what spells do we think might help while we're in there?
She
that
pulls
I
out
can
her
study
book,
tonight.
starts going through her spell book with you guys.
Right.
I'm thinking
It's like ordering off the menu as far as what chaos is going to be reigned tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
fucking,
Yes.
there's something so funny about that.
Next character I do, I'm gonna. Do a
Ooh, I
character
like
that
this
can
one.
Do a spell.
I will mention again,
Every
this
long
is stuff
rest and not-
from all the lore and everything that you guys are talking about, and Orvex has told you, and everything you know about this place. There's going to be a lot of undead stuff.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
Obviously, everything going on with the soulmonger, everything about this place, there's most likely going to be a lot of undead stuff. So that's not a spoiler. Your characters
Right.
would know this by now.
Absolutely know this. Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that in the place where the guy that's responsible for all these people turning undead, there's going to be more undead in there?
Yeah.
I mean, the soulmonger's kind of turning everybody into this shit. So,
I can't believe it.
and there's lore with the tomb that you guys
I
don't know
can't believe
yet,
It's
but
not butter.
you may
I
or may
do
not find out.
believe that it is not butter.
I can raise the undead. I can raise the dead.
Maybe
That's
helpful.
help. That's kind of necromantic. That's if you kill something and you that's solo leveling, babe.
Yeah.
Arise.
I
Okay.
would like to switch around some spells, but I'd probably like to just do that in between the weeks so I have time to figure out what I'd want to switch stuff out with. Especially
It is
since-
almost time. That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, we'll do this. I will put you guys on a new map so you see what it looks like, and there's a couple things you can figure out now, and then you can figure that out because you're not going to be fighting anything right now anyway. Just entering. So we will do that, and so you guys can at least see and you can kind of figure out what you're doing to enter or whatever. There might be some stuff you guys will be able to do now, but you can figure out your spells later if you want.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
appreciate that.
So
Yeah,
it's
no.
alarming how lackadaisical you're being.
I know.
It's very alarming.
What do you mean?
Everybody knows that when the DM is like, "Nah, it's fine. You can get a preview of the map. You can figure out what it is that you want to do."
It's not like that at all. Let me shut off levels here because there's levels of this, and we don't need to see. So, by the way, going into this map, you're not going to have the little elevation next to you because it's just too much, and it's going to be too distracting to see elevations all the time. You'll still be able to see it, like if you click on your character in that little box, you'll still be able to see the number there, but it's not going to be floating over your head like
Okay.
it normally is. But let me find that first. Okay, there we go. And I will move it over to the next day. But take your long rests, though. Do that now, so that way you have your hit points and all your spell slots and everything.
Even though we're gonna change up our spells.
We could change, yeah, but the spell slots are still your spell slots. That's not going to change. So still take your long rest, get your hit points, your hit die, your spell slots, your abilities, get all that back now, and then you could always change your spells later if you want. That's not a problem. Let me move the time forward.
Okay, I got 6 too.
Say it's 7 a.m., 7:45. Then we'll put you on the map here. And I don't have music set up for it. Let me set that up.
What does holy water do to the undead?
Might change that music later, but it's fine.
Oh, what a scary map.
Okay, so as you come in here, near the base of the cliffs where the tomb was at, there's a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone. It's draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. And then there's a second smaller tunnel that burrows into the base of the cliff to the east. Let me do one thing here just in case, because I have put your guys' character on here to test things. Let me reset Fog of War just to make sure. Is anyone going to explore anything before we end the night, or there's 5 minutes?
I thought that you were saying you just wanted to put us on this map.
Oh no, you can move around and look around if you want stuff. Fine.
Oh yeah, there's like at least a 3-second lag on Forge.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, that was wild.
Is it lagging still for you guys?
Yeah.
That was
A little bit.
there.
I may have to separate the levels, and there may be too many levels on one map.
Ooh.
I want to go down.
If you move
Oh,
with the
shit.
arrows, there's no lag, but if you do dragon, like if you move
So
with
I
your
have a whole.
keyboard-
I bought a shit ton of vials because I was making potions.
That's fine.
I can get ceremony and make blessed water, which becomes holy water, and on undead, it's almost like throwing acid on them.
Okay, Kelly, as you're walking in here,
Ceremony should only be creating holy water. I don't know that you would need like holy water is just holy water.
you see this alcoves run the length of a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil. And you can see, you recognize them as depicting the trickster gods that you went into all their
into their tombs or into
in-
their temples,
shrines.
Yeah.
Shrines everywhere are shrines.
Okay, so there's a statue, and then there's a thing
Basin of oil. Yeah.
That's
And
all
then at the
there's.
end, you
Uh-huh.
see a basin of oil alone. You see 8 statues with 8 basins of oil in front of it, and then the 9th basin of oil by itself.
Hope, are you saying you already have holy water?
No, I can get ceremony and make
I understand.
holy water.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying. Having getting holy water. I thought you were saying that to use holy water for ceremony. I was like, no, you get holy water for ceremony. But yes,
I can make holy water because I have a whole bunch of vines. I have a whole bunch of the vials because I bought a bunch of them for making my potions. And I
gotta interrupt you for a second, Hope. Okay, so Barrick and Kelly, as you guys are going there, give me perception checks.
Going where?
I want to move you right here where your guys are at.
Going north a little bit towards.
Well,
the
in
north.
front of this entrance here, yeah.
That was a mistake.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just I mean,
Let me do
where
it
do we?
again.
Well, you rolled a 16 and 11. Either one's fine, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you notice them first, and then they'll all see it once you mention it. Anyway, you do notice that on the cliffs above you, there's 3 stone gargoyles that watch from narrow ledges carved into the cliffside. Each one has the face of a bearded devil, its mouth agape, and a silent scream.
Gross. Okay. Let's see. Better look. There's these gargoyles. There. And over there. And over there.
Mm-hmm. I do see them.
And they're just still at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're about 30 feet above you.
Mm-hmm. Anything going on in these shrubs to my north?
I mean, you see there's this kind of opening. You can kind of see through parts of it if you move around a little bit.
Yeah. Is there any way to...
I mean, if you just move over this way a little bit, you can kind of see in there that there seems to be more space in there.
Yeah. Is there any way to get through it?
Yeah, you can try walking through the bushes.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, as you walk up here, you do see a slab of ahead of you, a slab of worked stone blocks an overgrown tunnel. You see grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3, and there's actually another map for that.
Okay. Well, I don't...
To show
Okay.
you that door. But I probably can do that. Let's see. Okay. 9 cavities arranged in 3 rows. Do I have the map made for that one? Thought I did. Oh, yeah, okay. It's that one. Well, I will act. I think you guys will all be able to see it. Callie's the only one there. We'll just say Callie called you guys. Hey, guys, look at this.
Yeah, that's what she would do. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? This is awesome, Lunga.
So this is the door you see. That has the 3 rows of 3
Oh my gosh.
cubes in front, the openings, squares there. And that's where we will end it.
That's so friggin' awesome.
Oh, nice.
It's so cool.
I had fun making it.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously, you have no tokens on
Where's
this
Turnic
because
sausage, damn it.
okay, he's not eating it 24 hours a day, but
Says you.
Yes. I
Uh,
love it.
Oh, and the other one did was you walked in. Remember, you did walk in and you backed out again. I backed you out so you could see the gargoyles. You did also see that one, and in that one there was also another door in front of you in that first entrance you went in where you saw the gargoyles. And let me get the description for that one. I'll repeat this again next week, well too, but we're not all gonna break. Yeah, short tunnel ends at a slab of work stone whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. There's 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking a location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the door. 8 cavities in all. That's the center one, not the one by the bushes where you're at right now. So there's 2 of these stone slabs.
Okay. So there's possibly 2 entrances. And there's
Yeah,
probably probably some kind of clue as to the order that they should be put in by those statues. Perhaps.
And that's where we'll leave it. So then you guys can... I'm going to separate this map because I tried putting it all in levels on this one, and I think it's too much. That's why it's causing the lag. So I'm probably going to have to separate it, which kind of sucks because when they're all on the same level, it does that thing where you like seamlessly move from one place to another and there's no loading of the screen. But I'm going to have to deal with the loading.
Okay.
I think this might be just too much to put on one map. Which means I have a lot of work to do now again. I'm going to have to move everything over and redo everything. Oh my god.
You just did too much hard work in one direction.
Thank you for all of your work on the maps, Lunga. Thank you for this.
No, I know you guys appreciate it. This is not a complaint. It's just I do this to myself. Right. I should have separated to begin with, and
Well, you're mad the system can't handle everything you did.
well, it's not necessarily the system. I'm trying to do too much. It's not advised to do this much on one thing. So
Screw that, man. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon.
like the only way this would probably work. Remember, Foundry was originally designed to be on a PC local and doing like LANs and stuff like that. So if everybody had a good computer and we're all in the same room and we landed up and I ran it off my computer.
He's ragging on all your PCs.
No. I know. I just said if we were all on decent PCs, all in the same room, and I was running Foundry on mine, you guys just...
Oh my god, yeah, it'd be amazing.
it would be moving like that, and it would have no
Yeah.
problem at all.
Even
But
if we all didn't have quote decent PCs, if we were on
yeah, at that
land,
point,
you know,
yeah, at that point, if it's on the land, it would all be just sucking off my PC. My PC would be the one taking all the.
Well, my
Sucking
PC would
off.
never. Okay.
Listen, my PC's
On
worthy
that
of being
note-
sucked off. That's all I'm
My
saying.
PC doesn't
Okay.
swing that way. Good. Sir.
My
I mean,
PC
all-
swings every way.
All of my PCs are worthy of that, especially Ing. I mean, he's obviously worthy of it.
I never said that you were unworthy. I said my PC doesn't swing that way.
Barrett swings a lot of ways, it seems. With his hammer.
All Barrick knows is swinging.
That's it. Well, then, if all you know is swinging, you do, because that is kind of the definition of swinging. You're kind of like all over the map. Just
Yes, PC stands for player character.
PC stands for personal computer and player character.
I know, but
folks.
yes,
Oh my
but
God.
the,
Everybody
Ruined
out
my
in the ether
phenomenal
who might
fucking
watch the
pun,
replay.
Lunga.
That
I
never
can't
happened.
believe you would do such a thing. That was
Terrible
exceptional.
sucking off PCs. Wow.
I did get the pun.
I know you got it, but then you subsequently ruined it.
How did I ruin it?
What?
Unbelievable.
How did I ruin it?
I'm just giving
I
you
don't
shit.
think you ruined it.
I went with the pun. I talked about
Yeah,
Ing
you
being
were-
deserving.
Yeah,
That's my player character.
yeah. He talked about his
I
giant-
transitioned immediately into player characters.
He talked about his giant.
Yeah,
GIF. His giant.
I
I think you're just so used to trying to tell me I'm ruining jokes that you're saying I'm ruining jokes when I haven't ruined a joke. But that's okay. You know.
And on that note, good
You know,
night,
things
everybody.
happen. But yeah, so
I'm
that's
planning on making holy water, which is not in your stuff, but it is in D&D Beyond. So I don't know how to transfer that
I will
over.
See you all later.
all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back again next week. Thank you. Until then, so say we all.